Yeah. Okay. Sheesh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm from the era where they fuck you up, then they take your tennis. Always on my grizzly like I play for Memphis. Mr. Triple Double, I don't do the bitches. Get the pen and pad and knock it down to business. Flip the work, stretch your calisthenics. You just getting started, I'm about to finish. Kicking my feet, then light up the spinach. We get a pack and flip it like a gymnast. Tell me what the fuck you know about the trenches. Everywhere from over east to the village. Run the game through the streets like a scrimmage. Keep it 100, don't need me no gimmick. Flow is wicked, so you know I'ma kill it. You study my shit, so you know what to mimic. But we know the difference from Bentleys and Civics. I'm not finished, always on my pivot. See it coming, anyone can get it. Except for them thoughts and them pigeons. Promoting violence, who with it? Rest in peace to my critics. Moment of silence, crickets. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag.
Slickest old head you ever see. I'm connected, you can tether me. Chase it till I'm in that Royce truck with the 7 seats. They say I'm hot, like fucking on leather sheet. I'm 5 alarm blazing, level 3. Had to fight my way out of the devil teeth. Baltimore official, sit me right next to Mellow seat. Fantasize on that lime green Lambo with the yellow seats. Puffing that lime green with the yellow streaks. With a fine piece with the jello cheek. After 2 shots in the lead, I tell her eat. I hit the lights and turn the switch on. I never sleep. You pussies is hella sweet. Give them 1, but I sell them 3. Get them done, watch the rebel eat. Let the bass ride, let the treble speak. I'm on the bass line, you better let them eat. Dude crush and tell them better bag. Foul play, you gon' catch a flag. Drumming the mad, come through with nothing on top of the jag. Bitch, I be all in my bag. Bitch, I be all in my bag.
I got the drip, watch me drag.
Bitch, I be all in my bag.
I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding niggas out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga, I'm feeling great. Got
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sheesh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm from the era where they fuck you up, then they take your tennis. Always on my grizzly like I play for Memphis. Mr. Triple Double, I don't do the bitches. Get the pen and pad and knock it down to business. Flip the work, stretch your calisthenics. You just getting started, I'm about to finish. Kicking my feet, then light up the spinach. We get a pack and flip it like a gymnast. Tell me what the fuck you know about the trenches. Everywhere from over east to the village. Run the game through the streets like a scrimmage. Keep it 100, don't need me no gimmick. Flow is wicked, so you know I'ma kill it. You study my shit, so you know what to mimic. But we know the difference from Bentleys and Civics. I'm not finished, always on my pivot. See it coming, anyone can get it. Except for them thoughts and them pigeons. Promoting violence, who with it? Rest in peace to my critics. Moment of silence, crickets. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag.
Slickest old head you ever see. I'm connected, you can tether me. Chase it till I'm in that Royce truck with the 7 seats. They say I'm hot, like fucking on leather sheets. I'm 5 alarm blazing, level 3. Had to fight my way out of the devil teeth. Baltimore official, sit me right next to Mellow seat. Fantasize on that lime green Lambo with the yellow seats. Puffing that lime green with the yellow streaks. With a fine piece with the jello cheeks. After 2 shots in the lead, I tell her eat. I hit the lights and turn the switch on. I never sleep. You pussies is hella sweet. Give them 1, but I sell them 3. Get them done, watch the rebel eat. Let the bass ride, let the treble speak. I'm on the bass line, you better let them eat. Duke crush and tell them better bag. Foul play, you gon' catch a flag. Drumming the mad, come through with nothing on top of the jag. Bitch, I be all in my bag. Bitch, I be all in my bag.
I got the drip, watch me drag.
Bitch, I be all in my bag.
I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hater plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding niggas out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a fuck what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, 12 can't really stop shit, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot shit. In a yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale. Everything must go sell. Hitting bitches with the oh well. Need 100 milli on the low scale. On my worst night, I'm the best nigga. Wouldn't mess with you, couldn't cap to him. Homie spotted me like 700, brought 1100 right back to him. If I can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Got 5 on it.
Q truck. A lot of you question whether or not I'm here for truth. Question if I was a real flat earther or not. Well, the reality of it is there are no flat earthers. There are only globe deniers. Every flat earth evidence really is just a globe phenomenon, explained by the globe. Don't you see that? See, I'm still here for truth. Now there are certain people in my way. What is up, party people? Alright, so here's what it is. Nothing planned, no main topic. Didn't hear from Barney or B-Ball. I think B-Ball's kind of busy, so we're not going to really jump on the GPS or the lunar eclipse thing as we speak. But we have much to talk about. We all got to see Travis's upload. I was told by Travis that he sent me those images that I keep asking for. The problem is that I'm looking at we speak, and don't worry, I'll say what's up to everyone in the chat. Just give me a second. Looking to see if I did get an email from Travis. No, nope, no emails. Nope, nothing. Look in my spam folder. Nope. Nothing from Travis in the spam folder. Nope, don't see anything. It's kind of frustrating. Let's see. If I can find, maybe, you know, give him a bit of the doubt. Maybe he put it in Skype. Let's find out. See if he put it in Skype. Let's see. Skype. No, don't see anything from my Skype. Nope. Nothing. Nothing on Skype. Nothing on emails. Wait, I got one more email to check. One more email. We'll see. Nope. That message from Erebus. That was a good message. Thank you, Erebus, for that. Let's check the spam on it. Nothing in spam. Nope, nothing. Travis sent me nothing. He said he did. I got nothing. That hurts my feelings. Okay, so let me see what's up in the chat. What's up, farmers? What is up, Mr. Victory? Truth stands alone. What's up? What up, Carl? What up, Racer? What up, M Stone? What up, Arthur? How you doing? What up, Sean Smith? What up, Erebus, aka Bearded Devil? What is up? I think that is it. What up, Crow? What up, GPS? What up, Artis? What is up? What up, True Blue? How you doing? And I think that's it. What's up, Gleam? How you doing, sir? The Real Logical Fallacy. What is up? What's up, C4? How you doing? And there she is. What's up, Amy? How you doing? Alright, so like I said, there was nothing planned. We'll go over to the Discord, see what's going on over there. Go to Discord. There we go. Nothing really going on. I see Farmers is there. I'll go over and say what's up to him. Hope you're ready, Farmers. I'm on my way. What's up, sir?
There ain't nobody here but us chickens.
So are you claiming that chickens are foreigners now?
Only our chickens.
Okay, just checking. How you doing, sir?
I'm all right, mate. I'm still recovering from Jose's hangout. That was just painful on so many levels in so many ways.
Yes. I wanted to talk about that. Because, yeah. Okay, so I think it was a great idea that Jose did that. You know, the whole let flat earthers have their time. The problem with the amount of time he gave is that all he did was give Lemon, primarily, the time to spew out 35 different things, and no one could ever keep track.
No.
So.
No. You know things are going bad when bless him, even Montreal has to step in and say, look, stop it.
Yeah. Yeah, and here's the thing, and I did kind of bait into it, because there's one part of that whole conversation that I was actually very interested in listening to. And, of course, there was someone that just effed it up. Was the time when Lemon and Travis started going back and forth.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And it was so awesome in the fact, the main thing that I thought was awesome was that Travis, a lot of people may not know, because he says it on his channel a lot. I was kind of fucked up. Okay, I'm back. Okay, is that Travis used to be like Lemon for a very long time, and then he left the church, I guess you would call it, and he has his own beliefs now, but they are far from Lemon's, and they were actually starting to get into it, and then fucking Pete fucked it up.
Pete come in like a wrecking ball, as he does. Mm-hmm. And that was it. And yeah, the moment was lost.
And then when Montreal chimed in, it was the perfect timing, because Pete had already screwed it up. Yeah. So I saw some people say something about Montreal saying something. I was like, no, it was perfect timing for Montreal. It was shitty timing that Pete had to jump in. And yes, I will refrain from having a Pete's a-thon again today. Yesterday, I smoked a lot of weed. It was
I had to bail in the end, because I just I've heard that more times than I care to remember, and I couldn't sit here and listen to it yet again. And it was between him and Terse. Terse, bless his heart, doesn't know when to stop talking.
No, but I like the dude, cool dude.
Yeah, but I do, but he just dial it back every now and then. And I got to the point I was muting myself as I was thumping my desk, and I thought, no, just exit, go downstairs, stick a telly on, and chill out, because I was just.
And there is a reason it happened yesterday. So, and I feel the need to let people know. Okay, so we had done maybe 2.5, 3 hours of a good stream. Back and forth talking, bullshit, and having fun. About hour 4, 3.5, I was ready to go. Pete came, church, they started getting into it, and then I remembered, Church. How do you say his name?
Terse.
Okay.
Just call him Terse. I don't see how else you can. Just Terse, as in, he comes across a bit terse.
Okay. So he's new to here. He's new.
Yes.
He's been on Jose's panel every day, but I still think he's kind of new to the group. That's probably.
I think he's new to this group, but I don't think he's new to the whole thing. I think he's been around for quite a while, just that we haven't seen him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I said he's more new to the group, and and I think like a good initiatory, like like a hazing, is to go down Pete's, Will Smith, Barack Obama rabbit hole. The problem was that Terse wasn't having it.
He wasn't playing.
Yeah, the panel started getting like all agitated, but I kind of just toned out. I was actually doing other stuff on the computer.
Oh, you weren't just doing other stuff then.
I was busy. I was like, I zoned Pete out. It was oh shit, Hannah's here. Never mind.
Bye, beds.
Nice try, Sean.
Popping in right when it's time to blame you.
Yep. I have eyes and ears all over.
Her ears start burning and shit.
Yep.
Little flames start popping
Oh,
up.
right when you're gonna start talking shit about me behind my back.
Damn. What's up,
You
Bob?
owe us
Nice
that.
to see you. Yeah,
Heat infestation yesterday.
I explained. We were so late in that stream. It was like let's let it go. It happens.
Kind of
At least I do it at the end of my stream, where Jose did it at the beginning of his today.
I wasn't even there for the whole thing. Was it bad?
Okay, so Jose did like a good hour and a half, 2 hours of flat earthers only on the panel. So it was just rhetoric after rhetoric after rhetoric after rhetoric. It only got good the last 20 minutes when religion kind of came into it, because Lemon Bird and Travis started talking, but Pete fucked it up.
Yeah. That was going somewhere until Pete put put a foot in it.
Yeah, only a foot.
The only thing I could ever side with Travis on is his take on the religion shit.
Yeah, and that was why I wanted to let it go, because something happened. And I don't know if anybody really noticed it like I noticed it, but first of all, Travis got a little thuggish. He was like, "Excuse me, you talking to me?" He was like, "Hell yeah, it's about to get good."
Here we go.
Yeah, the thing is that Lemon, and I've said this before, Lemon has a thug, and it's amazing. It sounds like fucking Barry White on with an attitude. It's fucking insane. And I was egging on. I was trying to get it to happen, but Pete fucked it up. And at times, I thought Lemon was about to get agitated. I was like, "Here it comes," and then Pete jumps in. But
he did ruin. He ruined the moment, didn't he?
Yeah. See, because that was a great idea, but I don't think it happened. It happened too late in the whole situation. Because the problem with Flat Earth that I found, and I dealt with the whole fucking time, was the fact that I was a flat earther who thought a lot of shit was different. I believed in space. I believed in satellites. I was trying to figure out how they could be in space. Blah blah blah. But for that, I come across a lot of people that think it's a dome, and then we have these debates against other flat earthers. Again, I'll say this 1,000 times. I had more debates with flat Earth than I did with the globe when I was a flat earther. So, the aspect of you get enough flat earthers in a group, they'll have their own arguments, because literally none of them are all going to agree on everything, and it happens just too late in the stream. And then I gotta say it. I wasn't going to, but I got to. Then Jose played Travis's upload. Okay, and this is more of some advice. Travis, if you're out there, if you're gonna do a tutorial, don't act like you don't want to be doing the tutorial in the upload.
I know, kidding.
Oh my god.
Whine and moan and groan.
Yeah, he was like upset. He was like, "I gotta show this now. Fuck, here you go." It's like, dude, if you're doing a tutorial so people understand what you're feeling, don't act like we're inconveniencing you in your upload.
Yeah, that's not how to do it.
That
doesn't convey across that you're trying to teach people or demonstrate to people. Oh God, do I have to? Yeah, it's not how you do it.
Because all I got out of that tutorial, that I'm not gonna lie, I muted it halfway through, was that you're trying to explain away curvature without evidence. You just replace it with it's not there. That's the thing. He's not replacing it with anything. Again, I'm going to say this to the people. When talking to Travis, say, hey, Travis, F over the water. Let's look at some stuff over land and then explain to me the horizon there. Because again, I will say this again. Travis said yesterday, the horizon is created due to refraction over water. Those were his after. And that was after he read the definition for an actual horizon, which was odd. So again, let's just move away from the water. Oh, water? Nah, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about some shit over land. I guarantee, and he'll stumble. He'll have nothing to say anymore. The other day he did it, and then that's when he started getting frustrated. I tried to call. That's the other thing. Here's what's going on, and I noticed this with Travis. You notice how Travis has been on that modern debate thing a few times now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you also notice something out of Travis that wasn't normal, that he hadn't normally done, and he's doing now. He's using a lot more debate terms. Travis is in what I called debate mode. And the problem is he doesn't have logical evidence to back his confidence in his knowledge and how to debate now. So he's now thinking where Nathan is all blah, blah, blah. He can do that. Travis, you're not good at that. You don't have the word. You don't have the gift of gab. You don't have that thing that makes people want to stay. And I'm not even saying I do. But I'm telling you right now, when you talk to people, like if I'm doing my live stream right now, like, what's up? I'm here. I'm here because you guys are here, and if I don't show, then you guys don't have fun. Fuck, I gotta do this fucking stream. Let me talk to these fucking people. All right, I guess I'll show you something. Like, real shit, like, no one's gonna be like, what the fuck? And that's what he does on a regular basis. He talks to people like, I'm doing you motherfuckers the service. Why aren't you paying me? Because you do hear him say that a lot.
Yes.
Well, if you want me to do this, you got to pay me. And he keeps talking about this team. And I talked to Travis about this team thing when we met up. And I agree with him. For what Travis has in his brain, you would need a fucking team. But to figure out that he is not correct, and this is why he doesn't do it, is the data situation. That tutorial, his whole fucking tutorial was, you don't know. And that's what I realized. The ether band is based on you don't know. If you know, you can easily explain away his ether band. But for his ether band to stay around, for him, he must not know. How do I know that? His tutorial said it every frame he went into. The distance, you don't know. You don't know this, you don't know that. Well, a lot of people know a lot more than just the basic photo you're giving, Travis. You need to start using that data to prove away your point. Otherwise, your point is bullshit. And I'm sorry to be angry about it, but here's what it is. You hadn't even done that until this last tutorial, because I see him in the chat now, so now I'm talking to him. You hadn't done that in any of your little tutorials you had done before until today, where you kept saying over and over again, you don't know. Well, Travis, my question is, what if you do know? What if we know the distances, we know what we should and shouldn't see, and it's what the globe says? How do you explain that away? Because everything you keep wanting everyone to show, all your live streams are based on, we don't know the distance, we don't know the temperature, we don't know why. But I know why. It's the ether band. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't.
No.
And Travis, you're a friend. I love you to death, my friend. But it's getting to the point now, where you're literally saying, don't worry about the data, because if we worry about the data, it will explain past my understanding of what's happening. And that's what's happening, Travis. Your understanding is at a certain point, and if you progress beyond what you're doing now, your ether band will vanish, because the data will explain exactly what the globe explains. And that's the reality. That is what you're doing. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm sorry, and I know this because if we take this off of the water, put it over land, your argument's not okay. Your argument dissolves. If we put data into these observations, your explanation dissolves. I know it does because when we start talking about refraction, we talk about conditions and obstruction, and then we start putting the data in there. You don't. That's not important to you. You literally say that. That doesn't matter. It does matter. It matters 100%. Why? Because you can only get so accurate in your observation. Barney said the other day, okay, you take pictures. You take good pictures. Okay, here's the problem. You're only going to have what you see right there, but nothing will be explained. If you're fine, and again, I think you've stated you're fine with that, but the realization is that, hey, it will make it more accurate and explain the truth of what you're looking for. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Plantree says that everything I'm saying is rhetoric until I do it. Well, here's the thing. I want to do it. I'm asking you to send me the observations that we made that day so I can do the data part of it and go from there.
Haven't you been asking him that for like weeks now?
Yes. Hmm?
Yes.
And he asked me today if I had received his files, and I checked. At the beginning of my stream, I checked 3 of my emails that he could possibly have, and I didn't get anything. I even checked Skype.
Interesting.
And that's the thing. It's not rhetoric, because here's the thing, Travis, and I have other observations like this. And again, I've said this before, and this is one of the things I used when we first had this conversation. It was literally like this. Daz the cameraman. I contacted him. He sent me over 100 files with tides, currents, conditions, you name it, everything you could possibly need, plus a video, plus stills, and it all explains what we were seeing in the observation, and it all to the T with all that data. And here's the best part. I've done it already. When we were doing your Anacapa Island stuff, I found all the location. That's why I'm so confident in doing it, because I know where I'm going to be looking to get all the data I need and make this assessment. Why? Because I did it already. I've done it with the Anacapa Island stuff. And again, we agreed on everything with the Anacapa Island stuff. But it all fell apart when we talked about curvature. Travis, I'm sorry. It is curvature. Physical bodies do obstruct, like a wall. Refraction does play a part in it as well. The difference is I'm not saying it's not refraction. I'm saying it's both. It all plays a part in our optics. You're saying that it's not curvature. Why? I don't know. He said, I text you the link. I'll check it right now. Ah, okay, I see. Let's see. Hang on. I gotta send this to me. I'm gonna send it to the Discord. Make it a little easier for me.
See what he's really trying to prove. We already know that those phenomena happen.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's literally,
and so what?
It's literally right at curvature. Explains it. That then everything falls apart. I'm telling you, it's exactly what it is. Every time me and Travis have this conversation, and I'm gonna go to Discord.
Mirages happen, and refraction happens, and distortion happens all over water. Big deal.
Okay, so it says request access. So I think you need to accept the permission, Travis, on your end. But I do see it. He did send me a file, a Google file. I just gotta get it and open it. Once he gives me access, he'll let me know. But yeah. perfect. If Travis, if it's the photos that I need, then by tomorrow, the next day, I will have everything that will explain what we saw.
As I said that. The argument seems to reflect that you think that that's the reason why boats disappear and all this stuff.
Well, there's a whole argument. It always is refraction. Always. It does never anything else. It's refraction, period. And that it doesn't make sense.
No.
There's too many. I mean, there are situations where refraction plays into part, but I'm sorry, there's a million. You show constant observations of physical bodies of water obstructing stuff. I showed you and again, if we have every time we have this conversation, I'm gonna go to this photo right away. The mountain photo that I showed before, I'm gonna go to it every time. Why? Because that it's literally, you need to explain that to me. How the horizon and what we see, the obstruction we see is happening. Period. I mean, that's the reality of it. You should be able to do it at any time because literally it's your apparently your skill. And that's the reality of that. And I can't get it doesn't get any more clear than that, right?
They have photos done. I think Bob the Science Guy had one over where mountains.
Sean, you're not being convincing.
Convincing of what?
Yeah, because you didn't say words like fallacy, red herring, or non sequitur. These things. You should say these words.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I gotta.
The catchwords.
Yeah, but here's the problem.
It's just a smurf.
Yeah. The biggest problem is that I can't remember all that shit. Like the other day, I was sitting here thinking about it because I noticed this probably 3 days ago. Talking to Travis that he's doing this now, where it's just this blatant, debate style conversation, and it's weird because I've had many conversations with him, and he doesn't normally do it. And I thought, does he have Post-it notes all over his computer? And it's just straw man, fallacy, you know what I mean? What are those things? And I asked that, and I ain't gonna lie, I got no shame in my game. I got Post-it notes and things stuck on my wall for hotkeys and websites that I got to remember to go to because I forget shit all the time.
So many really great photos of mountains. I need to compile a list of these.
Well, don't discourage him though, Sean. Because it's a lot of fun to watch. This is it's like watching the foo bird. You know what the foo bird is, right?
Yes.
That mysterious bird that flies in ever decreasing radius circles, and eventually it's going to fly up its own asshole. So.
Okay, so I got the images. Travis, thank you very much. What I'm looking at I don't remember the sailboat part, but I'm assuming this is just for everything from that day. So, but that's good. That's good. Okay, I'll show everyone. There's a couple of movies in there. I'll show everyone it right now. I'll share it in here to you guys so you guys can see it. But I'm very happy that I have this.
Oil rig photos. Was he the one that first posted that?
Which ones?
Bendy oil rig photos.
I think so. Yes.
So we can blame him for
there's a couple in here.
all this shit.
Here, let me share it on the. I always forget to stop going saying audibly what I'm doing on my OBS. I gotta share this. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why I do it. It's so weird. See, I'm assuming these are the infrared ones. I don't remember. I gotta look through it, but these are all the photos. I'm very happy to see these. I'm assuming because of the haze.
I think if they're infrared, you don't generally see the colour, do you?
You're an asshole. Shut up. I noticed that as soon as I said
I do apologise for being the official foreign arsehole, but you know.
How did that foreigner get here?
Bloody foreigners.
throws a foreigner too.
Okay, so this I remember these everything we're seeing so far. This is to the north. This is like okay, this is perfect. Okay, so see this image we're looking at now. You can. This is what you would probably. This is what you see like more of in person. This isn't like a Zoom or anything. But see how clear it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is okay. This is what Travis's ether band is because this is a conversation we had when I was standing there. We were looking north, so northwest, to see this view. And let me find it. This is all nighttime stuff. Okay, I see. Oh, perfect.
Time, daytime.
Okay,
night.
this is. Hey guys, this is it.
Sorry.
Behave.
Awful thing to read.
This is the first time I've seen these stop.
Never going to get that damn thing out of my head.
Oh. A sailing boat.
Yeah, nice sailboat.
Okay, so you can't really see it, but right where my cursor is, there's an oil a platform, and then there's another platform in here that you can kind of see, but it's kind of hazy. Or actually, it's very hazy. But believe it or not, this is southwest and happening all at the same time. That's Travis's ether band. That's why Travis doesn't think it's curvature. Literally what I just showed you. So this is happening and this is happening at the same time. And when I say this is happening at the same time, it's this clear. Versus the other way. Where the hell did it go? I think it was one of these. Yeah, this is it. Pop up down. So there's like a very noticeable difference between south and north when you're looking. And then see that mountain? All day, you could see a haze that kept creeping in and creeping out all day. And this area was the only clear area, but it was like you were seeing two or three different conditions almost, and that's where he's confused. That's what he sees when he's saying the ether band. It doesn't explain enough. But all these oil platforms, I know where they all are now. I know where they all are. I can do the distances. I know the day. I know the times. I know I can find the temperatures. But it's all going to explain why we're seeing these different things at different times. Matter of fact, this picture, the reason I now know exactly what I'm looking at. This is more towards sunset. I wasn't there for this one. But I want you to notice something. This is at least an hour or two difference from this. But you're still seeing the same amount obstructed. The refraction level would have changed. You should see something different. And that is right off the bat, right? And again, first time I've seen these, but I know these two pictures, this one and this one, are the same oil platform, at the same place, and the exact same obstruction is happening. That's a serious problem for your ether band, Travis. A big problem. Why? Here's the big kicker. Ready? Refraction changes. No refraction limits change throughout the day. There's no difference in what we're seeing at obstruction at all. Why? That right there alone is an issue for the ether band. Sorry, it is. Big.
Hear you pounding, farmers.
Hey?
His foreign keyboard.
Is it really that loud?
Yes, it is.
That was me being gentle. You should hear me when I'm pissed off.
I never use my mechanical keyboard live.
Here's another one. This platform. Same platform. Now, all he's doing is panning because I know I can. These are the ones in the 4 concession. And this is just earlier in the day. Same obstruction. Yeah, Travis, if you want to join, no problem. I'll put these in the.
As long as you don't let Pete join too.
No, Pete.
No, he's already said it's a Pete free stream.
Yeah, no Pete.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's pretty much what I said as well.
Pete and Terse together is just not good.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only reason I bailed last night, because the two of them together. I said to Sean earlier on, I was getting so frustrated that I thought, no, before I break something, just come out, go downstairs, put the telly on, chill, relax. Because I was just like, you got Terse going, if you just let me speak, it's like, what do you mean just let you speak? You haven't bloody stopped.
You haven't shut up in the last half an hour.
All right, Travis. Travis is going to join in about 5 minutes. So for now, we'll just BS. But it's okay because I want to download some of these images and then put them in here so you guys can see them too.
Cool.
And especially the ones that we're going to be talking about. Because, again.
Because to be honest, when I join your stream and look at these pictures, I don't know why.
Say it again because I kind of cut out.
That might be the problem. That's better. No, they're pixelated like hell. Must be my internet's playing up.
Well, yeah, that's. I'm gonna play it in there. Put it over here. It should look good because it's on my good screen.
Somebody's saying that your voice is low and everybody else is really loud.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. I keep backing off my mic. That's my fault. So Pete, what Pete happens with Pete is Pete gets drunk and high, and as he does, his eyes get closed. He closes his eyes more and more. When I get stoned, I get further and further away from the microphone until I'm like right here.
Great. So we had one stoned, two drunks and one stoned.
But I'm
yesterday.
okay.
Yes.
My stone is a good stone.
You can get kind of feisty yourself there, my dear.
Thank you for being the voice of reason, Hannah.
Somebody has to be.
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, but
no, that's a good photo.
And those are from the same spot. Maybe I guess the zoom may be different a little bit, but it's the same. I know he's in the same location. I know where Travis was taking these pictures. His setup doesn't conduce with him moving from these two images. So I know he's in the same spot, but the same amount of obstruction is happening. Completely different times of the day. We should see obstruction change throughout the day. If it's the way he's saying it, refraction only does it.
Ocean, you're gonna get different conditions even from hour to hour.
Yep. And and here's the thing, if it is refraction, like he's saying, only refraction, like he says, only refraction does it, then that means in the lower picture, we should see something different from the other picture. We shouldn't see the same amount of obstruction, and we do.
Yeah, I've got them open side by side at the moment. I mean, they're both pretty clear photos. There's everything is sort of straight and clear. I mean, it's nothing like those. And I hate to say the two words in conjunction, but the the black swan. I mean, they've got so much refraction going on. It's
bendy crane.
Yeah, but these two, I mean, they're all the superstructure, everything that's straight looks straight. But yeah, there seems to be as much people. Yeah, they're nice, clean, clear photos. There's very little in refraction going on there.
Which will bring us to our next question. Why are these photos so damn clear? Because I'm looking at right now, like I said, I got, excuse me. I got at least, I think Travis had to send me at least 50 pictures.
Why didn't he use this for his black swan?
That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, why didn't he? It doesn't make sense.
I'll interpret for you.
Yeah, I mean, you zoom in and you can see the legs that are holding the platform up, and there's something sea level there, but you can see the same structure, the same shape in both. The paler one looks a little bit
bigger.
Is it? Is it a little bit more stretched out, maybe?
But see, the thing is I'm not saying anything improportional. I think it maybe just he zoomed in a little bit more or zoomed out a little bit more.
Yes, again, you've got a difference in zoom, but that's about it. Yeah.
But you see the same thing.
Yes.
And that's where I'm kind of on it.
I mean, they're both very clear photos. I mean, you can see quite a lot of detail.
Yeah, good ones.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. What's it? Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a big problem. And on Discord, if you guys want to, I'm sharing. I'm gonna start kind of scrolling through all the pictures. Like I said, there's a lot of them. I haven't seen even half of them. So I'm just gonna be kind of scrolling through it while we talk. So YouTube's watching it; they see it. So hang on, let me do something because they keep yelling at me for moving away from my mic. So I'm gonna get comfortable. Everyone can see me. I'm sitting. I'm getting comfortable.
Get settled.
I can reach everything. And move that. I can reach everything. So now I won't move away from my mic. I apologize.
Cool.
Sorry, True Blue.
Pardon me.
I want to go at trying to explain this image.
Did you say you want to try to explain it?
Yeah.
But we just did.
As a flat earther, you didn't.
You're not a fucking. Go ahead, Stingray.
Yeah. So, well, it needs to also help Travis if he watches this. Is he needs to explain how refraction is doing this, and it's actually just it's a nice process to do. It's if we start out with a flat plane and we start out with one of those oil rigs, what do we need to do to the light, or what would have to happen to what's happening to the light for it to be able to present like it is? And you can build hello.
What's up, Travis?
Jesus
You
Christ!
just interrupted Stingray.
Wait a minute. Does that not frighten the shit out of people that you're driving next to?
It does, Stingray, because the other day he did it. He did the other day, and he was like, and like you gotta say out loud what you're saying to a car next to you. He's like, "Sorry, buddy, not honking at you."
No, listen. That's all for show. Right now, I'm at a parking lot, so I just got in my cab, so there's nobody around. But when I say that, that's just for show. At other times, there's nobody around me. I try always to honk the horn when there's nobody around me.
All right. Fair enough. So I'm gonna try and do something that I want you to have a go at, Travis. And that's explain what would be happening to the light for it to be able to present an image like we see, like Sean just had, where there's a very sharp line. What would the light have to do? And we can actually draw what that light would have to do, given a viewing plane that would present what we're seeing in an image, and then we can actually think, well, is this possible? Where would this occur? Ask all the pertinent questions.
Sure. So I'm sure that you can figure this out if you haven't already.
I don't know. I'm going to try.
Well, no, but I mean, once you hear me, I'm sure that you'll be like, oh yeah, I know what he's on about. I don't believe that we can actually talk about those things. I don't think we have the capacity to get into that microscopic level of analysis. So my answer to you is I don't think that can be actually described or proven. So you can try and tell me what a light beam is doing. You can try and diagram what you think that light beam is doing, but that's all you can do, is tell me what you think is happening. You can't show it to me. You can't demonstrate it to me. You can't reproduce it yourself. So to answer your question, I don't think it can be done. I don't.
But with the data, it can.
No, okay, that's where I'm saying that data is just simply something you think is happening. You can write down the data you think is like the value. Like if you give I don't even know what the fuck to say. It's like I almost said in my presentation today when I was working on it this morning, I almost paused and said, "What's the value of that ray that's right there? What is that? Can you give me that value for that ray right there?" You can't.
So if I express refraction as curvature over distance, and I know the distance, I know the angular size and the field of view, I know how it should present on a flat plane, and I know what I'm seeing, then and if I can actually say, well, let's do it as a flat plane, and what would the curvature of that light be over that distance? I can absolutely do that. Or I'm not saying I'll do it to like the nth degree, but I'll have a good idea of it, I think.
I suppose I would ask you to show me. Are you there?
Yeah. No, sorry, I'm drawing as well. I just flipped up.
Okay. I suppose that I would ask you to show me daylight curving the way you think it is.
So when you say daylight, are you actually saying that's not the same as any other light?
Well, you're now asking me a question. So
I'm saying,
daylight is.
well, do you mean light then? Basically, light.
So I'm outside right now, and I see everything because I'm in the day, and the green light just changed. I don't see by the light of the stoplight, right? I see by the light of the daylight. So that's all I'm asking you to show me. Like, show me in my picture where you think light is curving, and then prove it.
So there's a slight issue with that. Is a curve is something that we detect as a change in a vector over distance. Now, if I can
describe it to me.
No, listen. If I can only ever look at the end dot of what is a curve, how can I show you what's happening to it when all I can see? How do I know it is? I do not know that it is, other than refraction creates bendy light, and refraction is everywhere.
Sure, right, and that's what I say. I say light goes there. It doesn't bend down. It doesn't curve. It goes everywhere.
Oh no! So here's the interesting thing about the absorption and retransmission of light. Refraction is well understood, and it's to do with density, and we can measure
that.
it.
No, it's not.
Well, it's not to do with density. Which bit are you challenging? Sorry.
And what? Explain what it has to do with.
I think we should stress on the fact that any electromagnetic waves refract and bends. Doesn't matter what we call it. It's just electromagnetic waves.
Yeah. So EM interference is actually
Stingray. I'm happy to cut you off. There's a question I have.
Oh, dude.
That was good. In one of these movies that I'm watching, that from Travis Observation, there's actually a really good video showing the platform. I say be with structure, but the thing is, in the background is a huge ass tanker that passes behind the platform, and I'm looking at this video, and I don't even see refraction in it.
Oh yeah.
So but the argument here is, if Travis isn't going to chime in, I'll argue for him.
He dropped out.
So the argument is, what you are looking at is refraction creating what you see as a geometric curve obscuring. So the issue now is, okay, so let's accept that as a hypothesis. Now we need to understand that more. How can we define the light that would result in us seeing this. And then once we've defined that light on how it gets to our eye from its source and the paths that it takes in order to create this image, which we can absolutely do, then it's what atmospherics could be responsible for what's happening to the light here. And then you've made it run its course.
What the fuck? What Stingray?
Mm-hmm.
You suck as a flat earther, dude.
Not really. He talks pretty convoluted.
What I meant is you're wrong.
Well, I haven't actually made any assertions.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
Sorry.
Oh, you have, Stingray. It's terrible.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Do you guys have an iPhone? Anybody?
I have many iPhones on my desk. Why? What's up?
So like I
iPhone name dropper.
So no. So I just dropped, right? And so then I went to load back up, and I had no data coverage. Mm-hmm. And then I opened up YouTube, and my icon on YouTube was just a black and white avatar. It wasn't me. Like, it couldn't. And that happens like every once in a while. It always blows my mind. Like, why do I not have a data coverage right here? I'm in a.
Do you have shitty IPS?
So.
Wait, who's this? This is a new voice. Who are you?
I'm not new.
I don't know who you are, though. I don't think I've ever spoken to you.
Okay.
Have I?
I don't know. Have you?
Okay. This is like going in a wrong direction. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Gotta understand that Sean put us through a Pete and Turf session yesterday. We're a little traumatized.
They're scared. Yeah. They're scared of what could happen next.
Yeah, so I dropped off right when Dean said that refraction is well understood, and I said right when I dropped off, that's what I'm challenging. I do not think we are accurately describing refraction, and so that's what I'm here for.
So the issue there is that in itself is a knowledge claim. So first of all, let's break down what you just said. One thing is you said you understand enough about the published papers on refraction to know that they don't cover everything or are in fact wrong. Do you care to elaborate on that?
The websites, the EDU sites, the Gleam has done a lot of research, and he sent me this file from this guy from like 19, where it was the guy who did ducting, talking about atmospheric ducting. So in a preliminary fashion, right, I have done research, and in my researching those documents, I see them saying the same thing. They all say the same thing. And yet, when I'm making my observations are saying something else to me that doesn't comport with, in my opinion, what I'm understanding the claims to be about refraction. I'm saying to myself, these guys are trying to say something about this phenomenon that they cannot prove. They can describe the shit out of it. Good for you. Do that all you want. You can't prove what you're saying.
Okay. So they're just assertions. So do you know what's your understanding of refraction then? Do you accept that light is a transverse electromagnetic wave, a TEM wave?
Again, if I'm going to be investigating that, I would not just simply want to stop at reading that description, right? So you.
Oh no. There's a follow-on to this, all right?
Okay, yeah. But
it was a preface.
Yeah, sure. So basically, let's say I just read a sentence that gave me a proposition instead of a question, right? You asked me a question, but you gave me descriptive terms about refraction. So let's say I read that statement. I would think to myself, okay, so you're describing, again, electromagnetism or whatever, but show me how you know that's what's going on in the air. or show me how you know what's going on 20 miles away from me as I'm looking at the Anacapa Islands or this platform.
No. Okay, so what you're describing there is the end result of an effect. I'm actually not talking about that. We're just talking about refraction and an understanding of refraction. The fundamental start of understanding refraction is knowing that light is a TEM wave. I'm trying to get to the point where you say refraction is people don't understand it. That's all.
Okay, so if you want to put in a link here for me to look up what a TEM wave is, because I don't know what that is.
Just think of it as all right. Just think of it as just call it an electromagnetic wave. In other words, interference. You can interfere with an electromagnetic wave with other electromagnetic waves, and that's why the double slit experiment. You have constructive and destructive composition of two waves when you think light should add to one another and it doesn't, it cancels it out. This is how you can determine that it's an electromagnetic wave.
Okay, so I'll take it for granted, I'll take it at face value that your description of what refraction is in the electromagnetic description that you gave me. Okay, go ahead, carry on.
Okay, so now what we can do is we can see how that wave interacts with different densities of material. And because we know it's electromagnetic, we know that the electron inside the matter of materials is also resonating and giving off having its own frequency. And we can see what happens when these waves hit that frequency and how the light actually slows down because of that. And the way that we can test this is different densities of materials. And we can do this on a very local scale. We don't need 10 miles of observations. We just need to increase the magnitude of the effect by, I hate saying it, wiggling a fucking independent variable, which would be the density of the medium, and observing the effect of the magnitude of the light bending. Is there any of that which you do not agree that is absolutely known in today's world?
Again, I understood your description. I understood what you were saying. I would want you to demonstrate what you're saying, because again, it's abstract, right? We're just talking about it. I'm not seeing anything right now. The second thing is, I would disagree with you because I am talking about looking over 20 miles. So, hold on, just real quick. So, I guess my question is that when you talk about wiggling your independent variable, are you saying to me, Dean, that same independent variable, that same medium exists on the Pacific Ocean over the Channel Islands at 20 miles?
What, matter and density? Yes, I absolutely assert that is everywhere on the surface of the Earth in the atmosphere. I absolutely do.
Okay, I'm again so loving the fact of interrupting Stingray. Travis, we've been chatting in the chat, not me and you, me and everyone in the YouTube chat, and I'm sorry, dude. This is like really good footage.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to that. Listen, I'm only at day 4 of my 17 days, bro. I had to jump ahead to give you your data. So yeah, you're seeing shit I haven't even looked at, man.
I want to say something about what Stingray was trying to show you, Travis.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so he was showing or trying to analyze an image where the oil rig is sitting on the horizon. And we know that on a flat Earth, the horizon extends should be a little bit higher than the base of that oil rig.
No, that
so
depends on the index of refraction.
How do you know what
because
the index of refraction
light bends.
Okay, hold on. That depends. If you don't like the word index, that depends on.
I love it.
That depends on the refraction that's going on, right? So if you listened, if you listened to the shoot from the hip presentation that I did this morning, I'm telling you that my assertion is every instance of the horizon is due to refraction. That is, where you see the water end, where you think it's apparently ending, due to the result of refraction that's happening at that level. So I can show in my footage that there are objects higher than the water line, which means that there's physical water beyond the horizon, but you can't see it. But you know that boats don't float in the air, so it has to be on physical water. So it's not without basis that I make the claim that when you're looking out over 20 miles and you see where the water ends, that's not where the water ends. It's still going. You just can't see it because of the refraction.
Yeah, which is the bending light from that point at 20 miles, because you cannot see beyond it. The beyond 20 miles is bending somewhere that you cannot see it. It's not in your line of sight.
Okay, so again, guys, listen. I try to put everything out, and I don't hold anything back. Like, I tell you exactly what I'm thinking. So I think last week I put out my second Horizon video where I said, why can't Swan-G Horizon? Okay, and I walk through exactly what I'm telling you right now with visuals. I explained to you what's going on. And I'm sorry because the woman who is on the panel didn't introduce herself to me. I don't know what to call you, but you just said it was it's the horizon, or it's bendy water, or something like that. No, it's not. It's not. That's not curvature. That is not curvature. It is
If
always
it's not the curvature of the water, then it's the curvature of light.
Well, I don't care what you want to call it. That's still refraction. It's not curvature of the Earth. That's my point.
It's not. I'm saying if it's not the curvature of Earth, then it's the curvature of light on a flat Earth.
It's the refraction of light. I'm not going to say it's curvature. That's too specific. Light doesn't.
Define refraction then.
It's distortion.
What do you mean distortion? Because distortion, like, things are not clear to see.
Okay. So one of the pictures that you were looked at that Sean G was just going through, right? And you guys are like, "Oh, that's a great picture. That's a great picture." Okay. So there's clarity there, right? There's a crispness to the image. You can see with definition. Okay. But that doesn't mean that there's no refraction going on.
I didn't see any refraction on a lot of these photos that are.
Well,
that I was talking about.
No. There's always refraction because you're looking through a medium. Don't say no. Don't say no. It's not true.
It is a no. It is a no.
It's not. Yeah. Well, you're wrong. You're wrong.
You're right. Wait. You're right. But there is no miraging happening.
Right. Okay. Listen to me. I have said this over and over again. I have made this qualification. When and again, I did it in the video that I did, that I said, why can't Swan-G Horizon? I did the same thing. If I showed you an image of a oil platform with an inferior mirage, you would have no problem talking about the refraction that you're seeing at the oil platform. But what I'm saying to you is that where you would and then I said to you, okay, where do you think the mirage begins? Where do you think it ends? And then you said this, I think here, and I think here. And you and I are both right. We go, yep, I agree with you. And then I said, okay, now go to the left of the platform. What do you see? You say, and I say, and look in the same band, look in that same band of area where the inferior mirage is on the platform. What do you see? And you're going to say to me, I see sky. And I'm going to say to you, that's an inferior mirage too.
So I was trying to get to the point of your understanding of refraction, and because
I'm sorry. Let me say this real quick. I'm so sorry. I have to back my truck up, and I'll be able to do that. But I've got to go in and load the trailer myself, so it's going to be noisy, and I'm going to probably cut out for 10 minutes. But I'm still here right now.
All right, no worries.
You got to load the trailer yourself. What? I hope it's not like. Is it a small truck?
Does he not get it? Is there something that he just can't seem to comprehend here?
I'm right here. You can talk to me, sweets. Okay.
Dude, no, Travis, no.
Listen.
I just put that out in the chat that would happen, didn't I?
I tried to say hello to her earlier, and
I know,
she would
but don't.
totally skipped on me.
Travis, no.
No.
Acting derogatory to someone is not an acceptable form of communication if they just choose not to fully introduce themselves, or else you'd be doing that to a lot of people, Travis.
Yeah, well, I'm right here.
Behave yourself, Travis, because she's got a magic button.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she can boot your ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's allowed to. I fully back all my mods. I don't even ask questions.
Yeah, but listen, I made it clear that I was still here. I said I'm still here, and then she went and talked to me as if I'm right.
I know.
So
but
what do you think?
What
do you think I don't understand?
Oh no. Oh, okay. But it's just. Well,
Miss.
We helped.
How should I address you?
Her name is Hannah.
My lady. Oh, this is Hannah.
No,
okay.
Hannah, dude. Fuck. She's gonna kill you.
No. She's the Hannah. She's the Hannah that's in the chats usually, because that's the only one that.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why this has taken us 10 minutes to get to this point. I tried to say.
No, we don't either.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing.
Hannah, what is it you think I don't understand?
Same thing that I don't. What refraction actually is, and what it does, and how we expect to see it on the planet Earth.
Yeah, but you okay, that's great to say. That's great to say. How can you demonstrate?
Felt good as well.
How can you demonstrate what you think refraction is doing with my images?
Your images are a 2D viewing plane of the end result of light bending. I cannot show you that light bending. It's like saying, if you traced a line through the air and your only interaction with that line was a cross-section of it from front on, it could have done circles, loop-the-loops, and spirals. You would not know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I agree with that. Now,
okay.
hold on.
So no, wait a minute. Let me just finish this. So now what can we do?
I agree.
Well, what we do is we test what the light does in a control environment.
No, but see that. Okay, stop. Right. I've said this from the beginning. Right now, you've crossed into the realm that I'm not addressing. I am not addressing anything that you're going to say right now. That's not what my question is. That's not what my observation is. Okay? So if you want to science the shit out of that, knock yourself out.
You don't care, huh?
Okay, listen to me. Just simply because you think you can break down what's happening in my image that I took last month, it doesn't change the image that I'm looking at right now, which is what I'm analyzing. Okay? So if I take an image, if I take an image of a platform and that platform is fully visible, and then I have an image of a platform that is blocked 4/5, the same platform from the same location, okay? What you want to address won't explain why in one image 4/5 of that platform is gone, and in the other one I can see the whole image.
You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. It will explain it perfectly.
Yeah, I've got to go for something to eat right now.
Well, I don't know why anybody's. I've had
bad.
this photo out for over a year and no one's addressed it.
No. You're asking a question. You're saying, "Show me where the light bends in an image." That is about the most stupid thing I've ever heard anybody say. I cannot think of a more stupid.
I think it's more stupid to say that you think that you know that light is bending. How about that?
But we know light bends.
Oh my goodness! But anyway, Travis, the point is, you used a word there, analyze.
Show me daylight bending.
Stop. You used a word, analyze. You do not analyze your footage. You do not. You tell stories and you have opinion. I am wanting to help you analyze it. But if you have a disconnect of saying, well, I just like the word of the word refraction and index of refraction, which actually is Snell's law and relates more to a constant reduction in light speed, not graduated like we find in the atmosphere, by the way. But if you want to ignore all of that and just carry on with your opinion and stories, that's fine. But moving forward, you're going to have to try and do this. If you want anybody to take you seriously, I'll be back in about an hour.
Yeah, we'll end that way before you get here. Go ahead, I was talking to not you.
Yeah, just to follow on from what Stingray was saying. I mean,
fucking John's here now. Hey, John.
Yeah. Hiya.
Fun begins.
I mean, it's imperative that you, Travis, that you do have a basic understanding of what refraction actually is.
No,
you
that's
don't seem
not
to
true.
think you don't
That
seem
is
to think
not-
that it matters, which
not
is
true.
which is really odd for somebody who has so much to say about refraction. You don't actually know how it works.
It's not true.
It is.
I'm no.
All right, it is.
I'm looking at the. No, it's not. I'm looking at the end product. Okay, I am looking at if I see a cake, and I take a bite of that cake, and I say that it's delicious, and you say, "Do you know what the ingredients are? Do you know how long it was cooked?" That's irrelevant. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't really think that's a very good equivalence.
It
Travis.
actually is.
But you know, if you, as I say, if you got so much to say, so you're so opinionated about refraction, surely you should have a basic understanding of how it works. And you don't. I mean, it's so obvious that you don't.
Please allow me 5 seconds. I'm really Travis. It's very different if somebody called you a liar and you answer back a mule molester. It's like you call me idiot and I call you dick walker, cum swallower. You see the difference? Not nice, man. Not.
Ooh. Yeah.
But I noticed when I was listening to you, Travis, talking to Barney the other day. You displayed a huge misunderstanding of what refraction is over and over again. You still
exactly
there?
Backwards to be exact.
Yeah, I mean it's with light refracting down towards the denser medium is you kept saying, "Oh, show me an example. Show me an example." Every single time you ever see a sunrise or a sunset where the sun is just above the horizon, the reason you can see it is because the light, which geometrically would be passing over your head, is being bent down towards the denser medium at the surface.
That's a cool story, John.
And that's why you
can't
see
prove
it.
You can't prove that.
Yes, we can prove it, Travis.
Then do it. Do it, Big Lou.
Yes, we can. It's been proved 1,000 times, a million times, Travis.
Then show me. Big Lou. Show me. Teach me something.
I don't know that you're capable of learning it, Travis, if you want to know the truth.
This is, yet again, this is tactical stupidity. You're pretending that it's not a thing and you've never heard of it before. No one's ever
I'm
demonstrated
asking you, right, okay, how do you know what has been demonstrated to me? How do you know? I've never seen this before. I'm hearing you say it. I want you to show me. Show me what you're talking about, John, please.
I don't believe you. I don't believe. It's a common.
That's not my fault. That's not my fault. Okay, how about
do it his way, John. Prove to us that you don't know, Travis. Prove it to us. Prove you don't know.
Sean G.
What?
Please show me what these guys are talking about. I'd like to see a demonstration of what John just described with sunsets and light spending.
Well, we know that's how it works. How does the sunset work?
We showed it on the hangout that I was on.
Oh my God! Crash got you. He's infected.
Actually, better.
Back out and come back in, Sean. Your signal is crap.
That was a good robot.
It was a clear robot.
Oh yeah.
Robot.
It wasn't refracting.
No.
What's the crash level?
I mean,
yeah.
What is a mirage at all, Travis. If you're saying light doesn't bend, then what is refraction?
Okay, listen. I was interacting with John and Big Blue then, and I was getting none of my loading done. So I really, because it's so
go.
it's so noisy. Give me like 5 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Then go load.
But I don't think at this point.
Well, how do you take hundreds of years of science and study and mountains of evidence that and just completely throw it out the window like this? How do you do that?
Yeah, it's and I'm showing it on the screen now. If you guys hit the live link, this has now become my most favorite video ever. I mean, I don't think there's like almost like. I'm going to look at this more closely, but I'm going to say with a blanket statement, I'm not seeing any refraction. And I'm looking at it now. I may, but I don't. There's not enough refraction in the million years to block the oil platform and that huge ass tanker in the background.
There's no refraction in that view.
No,
because I can see.
Hell of a ship, isn't it?
Hey.
Well, I'd take that back. There's a normal level of refraction there. That's all.
Well, that's what I was
just
trying to
normal.
ask Sean, is what part of that does he not understand?
Well, that was the thing that I started asking the question, sense of where is there enough refraction being even seen to block an object of that size? And that's where I've got to stand still. That's my new question. That's the question. Can you show me? It has to be scientifically, mathematically, demonstration. I don't know, but you would have to show me enough refraction happening to be able to block. And this is again a blanket statement: the 60, 80 feet of anchor that we're not seeing. That's just.
Not to mention, this is the weakest part of their argument.
And the big thing is. I just paused it. All the ocean you see, there is zero, and I am saying this with complete confidence. I see no refraction. I'm saying better yet, no miraging happening at all in the body of water, and that's what's obstructing. The obstruction of refraction that Travis is saying we'd have to be able to see that line somewhere in that body of water. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. In what we're looking at right now, I paused it with the platform being obstructed and the tanker being obstructed. Refraction does not do that.
Simply cannot have the horizon in front of objects on a flat Earth. It can't happen.
No, everything would look like it was sitting on top of the horizon.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. It's their weakest argument. These photos and videos they're taking.
That's what they're terrified of, and that's the reason they're making such a huge deal out of it, Hannah. They realize how much trouble they're in with this.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, they still can't explain the simple parts. Seasons, sunsets, stars, pole stars, like Blue Mark said. And they're using these photos and videos of mostly crappy days in his account.
Yep,
and then dismissing the ones that are nice and clear.
The horizon that we see that isn't possible on the flat Earth.
Can you hear me okay, guys?
Yeah, we hear
you.
Yeah, I was just going to say that there's an interesting thing that Professor Dave pointed out. I can't remember if it was his recent video or not. But the amount of refraction that is trying to be invoked by the flat Earth is more than the index of refraction of pure water. The amount of refraction that they're trying to say is happening in air is more akin to something with the density of water. And we know what how much light can refract in air or any medium. Never even apart from sort of getting into the density gradients and what have you, there is light can only refract so much in normal atmospheric conditions, and and it doesn't account for what they're trying to say. It does.
Okay, my bad. Damn, this is cut out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm I'm just watching the footage. It's great footage. Everything I'm showing right now, I think is great footage.
That's one Travis took?
Yeah, all of them. Everything we saw is what Travis is
What
taking.
the hell then? Good grief.
Perfect glove proof. Good God.
It is. That's what I said earlier.
It's
They bump
Ramsey all over
themselves
again.
before they talk.
Yeah, we've got a new Ramsey.
This is, I mean, and here's the issue. This is the stuff we want to see. This is the stuff we want to see explained then. Explain this one. This is like the videos when you, and I hope you get to it, you show this footage, because this is a far cry from what people keep saying they're seeing.
Yeah.
And the data to go back it up.
And I will have that, because I know it I know all the platforms looking at in every one of these photos.
You know, you really don't need it. Just a pair of eyes works.
It'd be interesting to see what the height is of that platform and the height of that container ship.
Wait. Hold on. Listen to what Hannah just said. When Sean G said, I've got all the data, Hannah said, you don't really need it. You can just see it with your eyes. Priceless.
You can in that video.
Yeah, that's in the obvious. That's what we're talking about. We're looking at the video right now. There's a video of with the tanker passing behind the platform, and it's great footage. And as I said before, I haven't investigated it, so it's a blanket statement. I'm not seeing refraction. I'm not seeing any miraging. Is a better way.
No, there isn't any.
Because I'm like glancing at the platform now, and I do see at the very, very bottom, maybe, but I'm not seeing enough movement to say yes, that's refraction. Because I haven't investigated it, but I can tell you now on that tanker, there is no refraction happening. I'm not seeing any lines. I'm not seeing any distortion. It's hazy, but I see detail. I'm seeing very much detail in this observation, and that's what we want to see.
That horizon is following the wave pattern exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, you could also also take a screenshot. You could also take a screenshot and zoom in if you wanted to see if there was any distortion.
Like I said, I've taken a few screenshots and I've saved a few of the pictures. Again, this is all the first time I'm seeing this, so I don't want to make this I'm going to go into this footage now, because again, I'm going to bring the data. It is very important to have that if you want to further the accuracy of what we're looking at. Yes, sir.
Sean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you know that like a person who denies the atmospheric pressure or the gradient, it's basically because it proves the globe at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So can you hear me?
Chemo.
Yeah, we hear you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I've had so many arguments with him on that.
Yeah, so basically when you come to denial to the basics, this means it's being avoided. So we're not arguing about the shape should appear or shouldn't appear. Now we are arguing about what is refraction. I think all other arguments should stop until this is solved. And I sent a picture here showing two boxes, they are equal in size. But one of them we see it as a rectangle because it's some phenomenon. And from top view, if you can see the picture, this because the light is bending. You can call it distortion, you can call it refraction, but eventually light bends in order to see something like I'm showing in that image.
Call it what it is. It's refraction. And cavemen understood this from the first time a guy tried to stick a fish with a stick.
There you go. That's like good.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, I guess you only got to be about as smart as a damn caveman, huh?
Okay, listen to what I just said. I didn't say that happened in water. I said, sarcastically, yeah, that's what happens when we look through air.
Arnie was talking about that, densities.
I'm just in awe of this footage. Like, I keep replaying it.
Yeah. See, look. I'm not worried about this footage at all. Okay, I have already gone through explaining this on other streams that I have done. So let me try to say it again. Okay, and I know that you guys are set in your ways.
It's not about setting ways.
Okay. Listen, whatever. How about this? I know you guys can respond to me according to the way that you think things are in your world.
It's the same world. We live in the same world, Travis.
Okay, all right, listen. Just go with the analogy. I'll repeat myself again. Just like I had an argument with Lemonbird, because he believes his reality of biblical interpretation is correct, right? He can come at me that, just like Big Blue, you think hundreds of years of science? Okay, I got that same response from my own Christian community. Oh, you think that hundreds of years of Christian church history and you're coming along and saying that we got it wrong? And I said, damn straight, you guys are wrong. And I'm trying to show you, but you won't listen. Okay, so
that's all it takes.
Okay,
the same fucking thing.
Okay,
the same fucking thing is happening right now. Hold on.
All you got to do is say you're wrong, and that makes you right. Is that what you're saying, Travis? With no evidence of any sort.
No. Listen to what you guys are doing. Okay, you know how much more peaceful of a conversation this would be if Big Blue, if you and I would have started out and you would have said, you know what, Travis, I disagree with you, but I'm really interested in learning about this. You didn't. You told me I was wrong straight out. So there you go.
Well, there you go, because that's what you're doing to us, Travis. You come in and you say, you guys don't know what you're talking about. You're wrong. I'm right. And you expect us to be open arms to you.
I didn't start out that way. I didn't start out that way. Hell yeah, no, I didn't.
Hell yeah, you did.
Hell no, I didn't.
Hell yeah, you did. We can just go back and forth like that for a while if you'd like. I love ping pong.
Yeah, go back as long as you want and find the very first show where I said right away, you guys are wrong, I'm right. I didn't do that.
Yeah, you do that all the time, Travis.
Okay, fuck now I do. Now I do, because you guys are fucking assholes.
No, you should. No, I'm not being an asshole to you, Travis. Let's get that straight at all. I'm literally telling you, you tell me I'm wrong about curvature all the time. You follow up by saying you follow up by saying only thing ever that obstructs is refraction. You follow up by saying that. So you do say that all. You say wrong.
Yeah.
You've been saying that
listen.
for a long time.
Oh, my God. Okay, listen. I'm not denying that I do that now. Okay? I'm saying that when I first started this conversation, I was not greeted with interest or investigation. You guys were telling me straight out that I was wrong. So yeah, I'm doing the same thing back at you.
Yeah. But I was interested, and I am investigating it, and I am putting in the due diligence.
No, you weren't, Sean.
I'm
not at the beginning. No.
You're right. Okay, fine. I'm not now. I'm not now. You know I'm not now. So then when I say I think it's curvature, you can say you should be able to say it's up to your opinion, but you should never say to me, it always is and always will be refraction.
I don't believe that I have to abide by that qualification.
Then why should we?
I didn't say. Did I say you can't say that? I didn't say you can't say that.
You're saying that's why you say it, but I don't say that.
Oh my God. Okay, I was being general about everybody else. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say right now is, there. Identified or overlooked. Okay, we see it, but we don't understand seeing. Now, I tried to do a presentation today where I showed on a small local scale refraction and mirage happening. Now, I clearly make the distinction between a straight mirage and distortion due to refraction. Okay, they're not the same thing. but they can at times accomplish the same effect. Now, if you back in mind, Sean, that time when I lost place that I said that I was, because the image I was showing you didn't make sense to you. It didn't make sense to you how I could be showing the two different images from the same location. And I'm saying that's refraction. It's moving the entire field of view up. And that's what's happening in the distance with these observations. Refraction, whether or not you can see it, is raising up the horizon in the distance and compressing something farther beyond it in that small little degree of angle that you think can't fit shit in. And I'm telling you, you might not think that that's the case. I just simply want you to consider it. Would you please consider that as a possibility?
But what about when I do consider it and I see problems in that consideration?
Well, that leads us to have a good discussion, but I would appreciate not being shut down right away, because again, I'm making a suggestion that would require me to devote a lot of time. Be a whiny bitch. I mean, who said that? What was that line? Try ruling the world sometime. Who said that? It's like something was hard. It's not. It has investigation, analysis, and I've done that on short distances, and those short distances have made it up to me that even though the refraction could be different, that is, it could either be a mirage or not, the result is the same. And I have those demonstrations where the horizon at the Chesapeake Bay at 3 miles is raised up. The entire field of view, everything is raised up. But there's no inferior mirage, but there's obstruction. And it's not big enough of a distance to fit with curvature. Okay, so let's say, okay, yeah, you know what, Travis, there's not to have effective that is making obstruction is then it's refraction, not but its own refraction, and this is at a short distance. I can that. Did I get dropped?
Yeah, you're cutting out.
We can still hear you, but it's in and out.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to keep going, I apologize. I showed in the video that I did today a 9 shore to shore.
Breaking up, Travis.
Okay, all right.
Get a better GPS signal.
How about now? Now.
That's a little better.
How about now? Okay, so what I showed the same observation that Sean G had done. Okay, in the very first image that I showed you, the shore, and the is
and the what? Sorry, it's just bad.
Okay,
bad connection, my dear.
All right.
All over the place.
Is okay. Thought
Yeah,
it's me out that word.
No, I think you might have given
It
up.
was him. He's moving, so
Yeah, I just mute people. Is that any better?
Not really.
No, still cutting out.
All right, I'm just going to be on mute for a little bit.
Okay.
getting some bad reception out there.
Yeah, I mean, Cross, I'm getting every other word.
It does sound kind of funny, though.
Well, yeah, I suppose, but doesn't get you anywhere, does it?
So you seem to have expertise in optical.
Who?
Now it's you,
not
Hannah.
you. I wonder if it's a server then.
I wonder. Is there a way to check?
Yeah, you can go down to the see what the pings are.
It's a straight line. It says your average with an average ping of 21 ms. The last ping was 16 ms. Now it's 12. I don't know if that's good.
I need some server boosting.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, sometimes it's just like the internet. If it's really high traffic, then your signal gets piss poor
It wants to use more band. Okay, I get it.
compared to the ones that are boosted.
I think I know what I think I can fix that. Hang on.
Is that any better?
Let's see if
I
that
don't think
works.
it's you because it's happening to all of us.
Okay.
Well, I just turned up the little bandwidth that the room
There you
allows,
go.
I guess. So yeah,
That's
okay.
better.
I fixed it. Yay! I know how to fix it now.
Ta-da.
Cool. Perfect. All right.
Oh,
Hello,
good.
testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I can keep
much
talking
better.
now?
Yep.
I was talking to Crow there for a second. I just wanted to know
Okay,
his
go ahead.
background.
Yeah, I don't know in the chat. I don't know how to do the whole changing of location. I just turned the bit rate up for the chat and it worked. Everyone sounded a lot better a second I did that. But I think what happens now is if one of you guys have really low bandwidth, it's harder for you to get a good connection. I don't know. I think it's something like that. We'll see.
Okay, so how about now?
Oh yeah, good now.
Yes.
Okay, so since CrowXE didn't answer your question, Hannah, I started my video off with a question. I asked the audience, what is creating the horizon this image? So I don't know if you can think back to what it was, what it looked like.
Is that
But
the one with
I'm
the
looking-
mountain in the bit and water, mountain in the air or the atmosphere or whatever?
It just has to be. I mean, it's the video that Jose played.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No. Okay. Well, no, I don't. I don't remember. What
Yeah, it is. It is. It was a image. It was a video, but it was an image of water, and then there was a mountain range in the middle, and then the air in the top. And he was making significance to the fact that the horizon wasn't at the water level; it was actually at the air and where the land met.
Yeah, well, without. Why don't you just pull up the video?
I'll find it. I'm gonna find it right now. Give me a second.
Yeah. So again, for me, it's very simple in my mind. Okay, the way I understand it, I'm a caveman. Okay, it's very simple. What I have seen at short distance is the result exclusively of refraction. That's the only thing it can be because the distances are too short, but they produce the same effect. So if you have an inferior mirage at 5 miles and it is blocking 4/5 of a building and it's only refraction that is blocking, it's not curvature. So if you then have an inferior mirage at 20 miles, now you're compounding everything because you're extending it 4 times the distance and you're increasing the medium through which you're looking. So that kind of stuff is, and I don't care to crunch the numbers. That, again, that's not the argument I'm making. My argument is very simple. The reason why I can't see this is because of refraction. The reason, and I'm not, okay, listen to me. Fight the Flat Earth did this over and over again, and it drove me nuts. Oh, so you're saying that there is refraction? Yeah, I'm not disputing that. I'm not saying there's refraction. Tell us something we don't know, Travis. We already know there's refraction. Yeah, I know you do, but you don't know that it's the only obstruction. That's my point. So if you can understand the phenomenon at 5 miles, hell, at 3, at 1. I mean, I've got shit that gets blocked at 1 mile, right? So the reason why you can't see this rock is because it's behind the mirage. It's behind the refraction. Again,
how does that prove the Earth is flat, though? I don't get the connection.
Oh, okay, I'm not. Okay, great. Ultimately, I'll go on the record right now. This has nothing to do with the shape of the Earth. I'm just telling you that when you see this image and you say that's curvature, I'm saying no, it's not. Okay, because I can show you this same image or this same shot on another day, and the horizon ain't at the same place. So what? The Earth's getting bigger. The Earth's getting smaller.
But we know all about refraction, mirage, distortion, all that. Atmosphere does play a part in it. But so what are you trying to prove then?
It's always refraction that is causing the obstruction. It's
okay. So what are you trying to prove ultimately?
That's it.
That's it? Okay. Then story's over then.
Okay, so then we need to stop saying that boats are being blocked by the curvature of the Earth. That's not.
Well, they are, but
they are.
You said it had nothing to do with. You said it had nothing to do with the shape of the Earth, but that has everything to do with the shape of the Earth.
It does.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Fine. Okay.
Obscure them with refraction, Travis.
I'm trying. Again, if you want to say that it's the shape of the Earth, whatever. My point is, let's say this. My point is because I don't know if you guys would be comfortable saying this. The Earth could be actually bigger than we know, and it actually could be curved. Whatever. The point is, at this distance, it's not Earth curved.
How can the Earth be bigger than we know? We're in the 21st century, Travis.
Okay, it would have to be. Again, you're not listening. I believe that you're not listening.
Well, that's what you may think, but I do listen.
I'm telling you that I can demonstrate at short distances that it's not curvature. It's the refraction that's happening.
It doesn't matter. So that doesn't tell you about the entire planet.
Okay, now go out 20 miles, or not even that. Like Sean G, in the very first time I went on his show with the footage, was telling me that my fishing boat was blocked by the curve of the Earth. Okay? First of all, he didn't have enough information to make that call. He didn't know how far away that boat was. So there's no way he can accurately say that. Okay, I'll grant it. Let's say, for instance,
I knew how far Anacapa Island was.
We're not talking about Anacapa because you still don't know how far away the boat is.
Yeah,
okay?
But that boat and the Anacapa Islands are in the same image, and I know the distance of Anacapa Island. And I know that because I don't see any miraging, I could say that boat was being obstructed.
Travis, you realize we have satellites in space, right?
I am not making arguments about satellites. This is not my argument.
But you're saying the Earth could be bigger because of this refraction issue. I'm just telling you, we have instruments to prove that to be bullshit.
Okay,
we know how big it is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when you go and measure it, it's not bigger. No. It's always the same damn size.
Yeah. You're not measuring curvature, Blue. You're measuring straight lines.
No, we're not.
We're
measuring curvature. For God's sakes. Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway,
I don't talk to you directly because you aren't being very honest.
I could say the same thing to you guys. You guys are just knee-jerk.
Not you guys. I'm talking to you one-on-one directly.
Okay.
An awful lot of the actual data out there to say things like that.
If you want me to say that it's about the shape of the Earth, fine. It's about the shape of the Earth because curvature is not the obstruction. If that makes my argument more succinct,
it doesn't matter. We have other tools than your camera, than your P9100.
And those tools, depending on what, no, they don't.
Size of the planet.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Okay, whatever. Okay. That's not my argument. If you want to make your argument along those lines, that's fine. If my argument is valid, then everything you're saying is false. Okay?
You're like a child saying that their bedroom is the size of their house, End of
No.
story. Yes.
No. Okay. How am I saying that, Hannah? Can you help me understand what you mean?
Because you're using these videos of this small place on the planet, and 9 times out of 10 they're very blurry and distorted, and saying that you can extrapolate to the entire Earth.
That's correct, because we look over the distance, and I'm showing you what happens on proximate and mid-distant objects.
And I'm telling you, we have other instruments. What you're doing is...
What's the distance,
Great
Travis?
cool stuff.
What's the distance? What is the distance?
What is the distance to what, Sean?
Any of your observations? Can you give us the data for that?
I've already said numerous times and have made videos about the Chesapeake Bay and the Channel Islands with a distance marker on the video. So what are you trying to catch me out on, Sean?
I'm not trying to catch. Well, I guess I am. You keep saying that the data isn't important to you. The data doesn't mean anything. And then when it's brought up, you say you have sufficient data to make these calculations, but you don't have data because you're not interested in the data. Again, your accuracy is only going to be limited to what you can see, not what you know, i.e. distance, conditions.
I don't have to know the distance to the ship that's in the video that I showed you.
Okay.
I don't have to know.
You don't have to know what you know. But if you want to go further, then you do need to know those things. You just got done saying.
No, I don't.
You just got done saying, okay, then why do I need to know how far that boat is to say that boat's obstructed?
You claim, right.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because your claim is dependent upon an empirical amount of distance. If you want to, if you want to claim that ship, that trolling fishing boat is obscured by curvature of Earth, that then falls on you to prove what the distance of that ship is.
Okay. How about this? How about this?
But I'm not
How about
making that
this?
claim.
How about this? Screw the ship. I was talking about the Anacapa Island. I knew the distance. I know I know everything about that. So what about that obstruction?
Okay. If I would have been able to finish that conversation with you and Erebus that day, I would have asked you to do that same blink test layover with the second video and the end of the video, because I gave you in that video, Sean, 3 completely different images of the lighthouse that your blink test would not have matched up with. You might have been happy with the first result, but not with the last 2. And you wouldn't let me go that way.
But we did that. I did on streams right after that. Yeah, I did. I literally showed them because you sent it to me on Skype, and within the next 2 streams, I was showing those.
I think it was the next night.
Yeah. Travis, I had no problem doing that. Because with any image, you can pretty much do it. It's just as long as you realize that I have to skew one of the images to overlay it. But as long as it matches it in its profile, then it's not explaining anything else besides what I needed to.
All right. Well, if you want me to take a look at that, because it's been since October, and I had a hard time finding the original one anyway. So if you want to send me those, I will take a look at them and try to understand what you're saying. But the thing about what you're describing is that one of the images that has a very small amount of the island and the lighthouse is very large, that image is being magnified and cut off, right? So it's not going to be proportional. It's already distorted. There's no way for you to put a stock image. Plus, Sean, hold on. Plus, the stock image that you took is from a completely different angle.
Yeah,
it doesn't even have this. It doesn't even have the same dimensions, man.
But here's the thing. Oh, it does. The profile matched perfectly. That's why I was able to do it. That's why when I was showing it, it does work. And again, I did have to change the scale of the stock image. That's fine. Why? Because I'm not looking for exact size. I'm looking for the profile, and in that profile, I can give a very good interpretation of how much of that mountain is missing.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I understand the fact that I cannot open the portals of your mind and flip the switch that needs to flip. Okay, I don't know how to do that. All I can do is show you other images. Okay, I have other images of the lighthouse where, I mean, I don't know how to say it, so, but anyway, send me those.
Because you need to expand your repertoire beyond just these videos and pictures over water. You're going to try
that's
to
incorrect.
This flat.
That's incorrect.
I think
no,
I
it
agree.
is.
I agree. I think especially like the mountain picture I showed
Like
yesterday.
I said, you're sitting in your bedroom and trying to explain how the city looks.
No, that's not even right. That's no.
Yes, it is. It totally is.
No, it totally isn't. No, it totally isn't. Okay, so now.
Okay, then
now,
a sundial will prove the Earth is rotating.
Hold on. Okay.
And
first of all, you know how much work has gone into this already. You're now asking me to change into a completely different observation and start all over again. Okay. The thing is that we are addressing claims that are made by people who say, I have watched ships go over the curve. So that's my argument. That's why
all the time.
Okay, you don't. You're not interpreting the data correctly. You are not watching.
According to you.
Okay, if you have data,
you don't do much data collection. You just do observations.
I do. Okay, I do. I consider photographs data. Okay, so if you have a photograph that you would like to present and say, Travis, here's
next time I go to Hawaii, I'll you know what? Because the whole concept of a flat Earth doesn't really get discussed outside of these forums.
What's that got to do with anything?
Because that's why I don't take videos over ships going over the horizon. But if you want, next time I take a trip to Hawaii, I will do that for you. I don't have a P900 though.
It doesn't. My cell phone. Yeah, it doesn't have to be Hawaii or whatever. I mean, if you, I don't even know.
They have a very low refraction rate over there. That's pretty damn good. Viewing.
Well, then you're going to get a farther observation. Okay, so that, but see, that's my point. My point is just what I showed in the video that I did on Jose's today. From the same location, I saw 9 miles, wherein on another day, I couldn't see 9 miles. The only thing that changed was the refraction. That was the obstruction. It wasn't Earth curve. Okay? So
in the weather,
the weather changes at the ocean all the time.
Okay. Yep. Hold on. Now, when I was in California for the very first week, it was shit weather, including even the day that Sean was there. It wasn't very good. But one thing that I did notice was that I was not getting a differential all throughout the day. I was seeing the same during that week. The set completely different. Very, very dynamic. A lot of inferior miraging. I had a fantastic Fata Morgana. It was absolutely gorgeous. So it is okay. You guys all understand, and you concur. Yeah, weather changes. Yeah. Refraction changes. It's right. Now, just please be open-minded to consider the possibility that when you see a ship obstructed, that it is due to refraction.
The problem is
we know that Earth is
apart, but it isn't just refraction.
There you go. You're not open-minded. Thank you.
No, we are open-minded, but we happen to know what the shape of the Earth is.
Right. Exactly. So you're not right. So you're not open-minded. So you just no.
How are you? Hang on, Travis. Hang on.
Trying to tell us that the sun sets in the east instead of the west. That's what you're trying to do.
You're literally
something
saying
that we know is impossible.
You're saying you guys are not open-minded, and then you're going, your guys' view is incorrect. Period.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, this is the same argument with Lemonbird. He's not. Okay, hold on. He's not willing to consider my argument because he knows the Bible must be read literally. So he's not even. He's not
talking about religion. We're talking about science. Just like you said, you separate the two. So why do you keep using that as an
because
analogy?
because it's an analogy, Hannah.
Oh, sweetie, no. Just like you
Okay.
called me.
Okay, it's an analogy.
And-
I'm trying to
and so-
draw a comparison to the cognitive dissonance that's keeping you from setting aside.
It's not.
Okay, Travis, I'm
Okay.
telling you, the sun rises in the west and sets in the east. If you don't have an open mind and accept that, then you are just not open-minded.
Okay, great. What do you mean by west?
Oh dear.
Mean
I mean,
by
if you-
west?
yeah.
How do you get around your neighborhood?
Okay, you
drive a truck. You
Okay.
drive a truck, and you're asking me, what do I mean by
GPS
that?
that relies on satellites that he doesn't believe in.
I mean, listen.
Exactly.
Listen. You made the facetious claim that
Because
the
you're
sun.
telling us that refraction is the only reason that boats go over the horizon. And we're telling you, we know the Earth is a sphere. We know that refraction plays a part in what you see over the ocean, but it still doesn't change that the Earth is a sphere.
Okay, great. So, if you would like to,
I love how you said it. Okay, great.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm if you guys click on the live link, and I'm sharing it with the YouTube right now, is Jose's boat video. The one.
Oh yes. That's
the 1 minute long one.
bit of video.
Yeah.
Look at that boat sinking.
That's all I'm telling you. You need to, if you want to prove to us that the Earth is not a globe and we're not rotating, you're going to have to expand it beyond these ships over the horizon thing.
that's where the argument is, Hannah.
No.
Oh, we're in space with satellites. You got a long way to go.
Okay, listen to me. The reason why the reason why I argue from the simple is because if my major premise is correct, then that what's the word? That falsifies your major premise, okay?
It's not our major premise, though.
Okay,
Who told you that?
Okay, thanks. Have fun talking to yourself, Hannah.
She can talk to me.
Oh dear.
I don't get it. How does he ever say that that's our major premise? I could use a
see-
sundial to prove it wrong.
You see, the problem is that we do have open minds, and we've analysed what he's said, and he's wrong.
This is a really cool submarine. Oh wait, no, that's a boat.
That's a boat. and yet, strangely, it's not sinking.
I mean, really, it's like the pressure argument. Those are the two worst arguments flat earthers can come up with.
No, please don't get me started on that.
I won't.
Oh, but yeah,
They have to expand their territory if they're going to use. I mean, we're off the planet already. They're going to have to go off the planet to prove it.
Yeah, I mean, we've been off the planet since 1950. What?
Well, I won't even go there. But since we've had perfect satellites up there viewing the Earth all the time, they're just being on the ocean taking videos is just not going to cut it.
Well, he does use a Garmin E-Trex 10 GPS unit. He took a photo of it. And that photo shows all the satellites that it's picking up.
No. Did he do a ranty?
All that footage we
All
were
right.
watching. This is Jose's, but everything else before that, so everyone knows, everything besides this video was Travis's. And I'm sorry, the stuff that he sent is fucking excellent. I wish he would use more of it.
So I was trying to get the clarification from Travis about whether or not this happens over land or not.
No, he doesn't do that.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
I asked him about that,
so-
Sean, and he said that it only applies to water.
Somehow.
Okay. Well, that's good enough. I'll be heading to one of the highest points in Florida to get some shots over land.
What's that?
See
Was it like
how
10,
far I can see.
What's it, like 10 feet?
Hey, so there are places that might be like 15 feet, all right, in Florida.
All 5 feet
Yeah,
of it.
sounds a bit like the fens that I grew up on the edge of over here in the UK. You know, there's a small city called Ely, and it's called the Isle of Ely, and it is about the only raised area of land in about, I don't know, 15 or 20 miles, but it must be all of 20, 30 foot taller.
Yeah, no, the place I'm going
When
to
we
is
call
called-
something a hill, it's 10 foot tall. You know.
Yeah. Well, the
That's
place
a
I'm
mountain.
going to is called Bot Tower. and it's a huge tower out in the middle of nowhere. You can see for miles and miles out there. It's
Of
awesome.
course, it's not land.
So were you were showing Jose's ship footage, right?
Yeah. Did you want to?
Okay.
I can go.
Yeah.
Back to
So just to open up, I don't want to get into an argument, so I'm just going to ask questions. Okay. Don't try to pin me down. Do you know what the distance was to the boat that you think is going over the curve?
Does it matter? How does it not? Why does it matter for us, but not yourself?
Because this is your claim.
No. Your claim is that it is never curvature.
That's right, and I don't need distance. That's correct. It's always refraction at any.
You do.
Oh my
need
God.
You need distance because you need to know how
Oh
far
my
that's
God.
what's going on. You
No,
need to know
I
how far. Yes,
don't.
you do.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't,
Oh.
Sean.
I don't get that part.
Okay, I'm not making the claim that
You
it
are.
is physical. Oh my God.
You're making a
Okay.
claim that it's only refraction.
Okay, Sean.
Yes.
I didn't say I'm not making a claim.
Okay. Well, then
said.
prove your claim.
Okay. I'm trying to understand what you believe about the photo that you're showing with, okay?
It's curvature.
Do you know, okay, how far away is Jose's ship?
Far. What? I'm giving you information. Information that's pertinent to the question. I'm sorry it's not the data you require, like we require, but
do you know the distance to the ship, Sean?
Farther than close.
I mean, do you really think that you're having a productive conversation? I mean, do you really...
No, but you keep asking me the same question, and I can't give you a different answer. I'm sorry.
Well, just say I don't know, instead of being a smartass and saying very far.
Okay, well, if I say I don't know, then you're going to come back with, then how can you tell? But the realization is that I can tell.
Don't borrow trouble.
Okay.
Don't say what you think I'm going to say, because I haven't said it yet.
I'm going to analyze this the same way you analyze your footage, and I'm going to say it's curvature due to what I see.
Okay, but when you make the claim that it's curvature, you then have the burden of proving that the curvature is the distance that you think that it should be because of how much of the boat is missing.
No. I can see that by the obstruction due to physical body of water. That's how I know. And I know that the guy in that image at, I think it's about 45 seconds, 50, wait, is it? At 51 seconds isn't walking on water. Therefore, there is land in between that boat.
What guy?
I paused it. There's a guy right in the, let me make sure I'm sharing it. I'll start over and share it again just to make sure. There we go. Yeah, there's in the right at the horizon on the right side is a black blur. That black thing right there is a guy walking.
Okay. Listen, now I'm not trying to be a smartass. Really, I'm not. Okay. I'm asking, how do you know that's a guy?
Oh, okay. I'll play it and you can see him walking. Yep, there you go. It's walking.
Okay, listen. That whole fucking thing was moving and jiggling around, bro.
See, look. Yeah, he's walking right there. That's walking. Walking.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So, I'm a little bit dubious that that's a person, but I would,
it is.
Okay, how do you fucking know?
Oh, because I can see him walking. That's easy.
Okay, you saw his legs. You saw his legs scissor stepping.
Watch. I'll even slow it down.
Okay, I can't see it. It's on my phone. There's no way I can see what that definition.
Oh, then how do you know it's not a guy? Because I'm looking on it. Look. I'm looking on it at it. Yeah, I can see his feet. I can even see his feet right now. But I'm also looking on a 36-inch screen. So your size of your screen doesn't change the fact that is a person walking, which he is not walking on water. He's walking on land, which is in between Jose and that ship, which means we know.
Okay, so
that physical body of water is obstructing. Yes, I can feel. I can see his legs. Yes,
you can see his feet.
Yep, I can see his legs. I can see his legs walking. I have it slowed down.
Where's the land? Where's the land?
Oh, it's being obstructed. Oh, wait! You can actually see a little piece of it on the very right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the land. So we do know there's land in between them, and something is obstructing that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't have a problem. It's refraction.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Show me. Where's the refraction? From
You-
the guy walking down. F the boat. From the guy walking down, show me the miraging that we're seeing.
I would have to get to a larger screen that I don't have right now to be able to give you any definitive description.
This is what we'll do. I'm going to take a screenshot of it right now, and I will send it to your Skype, and then that way you do have it, and then you can explain it. Good idea? I think it's a good idea.
Be as honest as I can. Again, I don't have problems with this footage because I believe that I have similar captures of footage.
I posted the unedited video and 12 minutes timestamp. You're gonna see the guy walking. Just take it.
Is it in the?
I got it. I already got it.
Is it in Discord?
Thank you.
Oh, is it?
I'm not gonna stay because my mic is really bad.
Okay. Oh, no worries. Oh, okay. My bad, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna full screen. There you go. So everyone sees right where my cursor is on the screen. Actually, you guys aren't seeing a cursor, are you?
Curse you, curses.
Oh, well, at the horizon on the right, you'll see a little black. Looks like a little black spot. That's the person, and I'll play it again.
Okay. So you send it to me in Skype. I don't have you on Skype.
Hang on. I'm sending it to you on Skype right now. Yeah, you do.
I don't have.
I'll send it to you.
You didn't come up when I searched for you earlier. Is it your full last name? You John G on Skype too.
I haven't sent it yet, but I'm about to send it right now, and then you'll see me. Okay, so look. I'll send it to this one. Yeah, I'm sending it right now. All right, it is. It is sent. All right, I gotta send it. Hang on. There we go. It is sent to the Ether Band Boy.
Uh-huh.
If you don't see, I'll send it because I'm also in that Plain Truth one that you have.
Yeah, just do it to that one.
Yeah.
I don't know because I think when we had our falling out, I blocked you, so I don't know if I have to undo that, and I can't figure out how to do that. Just send it to me in Discord.
Oh, yeah, that works too. Yeah,
oh wait, something just came through. The Plain Truth. That one worked. Okay, that one worked. Okay. So I can zoom it. Yeah, but see, the thing is, the resolution on this is going to be shit. Even though you gave me the picture.
I'll send you the link to the same place. I'll send you Jose's link, and then you can just watch it when you get a chance.
All right. So basically, what I can see from what I zoomed in, because I can't. Yeah. Okay. In all honesty, I see an upper torso. Like if I just saw a still of this, there's no way I would think it was a person. But whatever.
No. Yeah. When you watch it, you can see him walking.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
And so I didn't see that either, and I should have. But towards the end of the Jose's 1 minute video, the boat literally goes past a chunk of land that you do see.
That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I just want you to. I just would like the consideration of the idea. Okay. So I have, and I'm sure that you've seen it. I can pull it up on my phone and send it to you. The Gina platform completely obscured except for her top cranes. Her top two cranes look like two antennae poking up over the horizon. Okay? That's complete blockage. Complete. Basically, the whole body is gone. The next day, I've got footage where she's right there. So it can't be curvature. Because the curvature, I'm in the same place. It didn't raise up 120 feet. Okay, so my description, and I did this on my channel, I said, I'm trying to express what I think is going on here. We don't have a mirrored image. And Jose's like, what about the birds, Travis? What about the birds? I'm like, okay, bro, I'm not stupid. I see the birds. I'm telling you that the refractive index, or whatever the hell you want to call it out there, has lifted up like a magnifying glass, has raised the image. Okay? It's not an inferior mirage, but it is refractive distortion. Now, in this image, I see characteristics in this water that are similar to the phenomenon that I'm describing. That is that the water is raised up and then therefore looks as though that it can't be extending into the distance any farther because, of course, it should be like going down over the curve. But if you look at where this guy is standing or whatever, I can clearly see I'll just say it, his head, his shoulders, and his thighs. And then right when it gets down to like his ankles, there is less definition. Okay? That's refraction. Okay? If you go over to the boat, there is a clear inferior mirage on that crane that is going at like a 45-degree angle. Clear inferior mirage.
Not
okay?
Enough,
excuse me?
Not enough. I need to see an amount of refraction that works with the amount being obstructed at the time.
Okay.
Because because Jose showed this, and so we did find the boat. I can find the data that shows you how big that boat, tall that boat is from
Sean, you cut me off.
I know. I'm sorry.
You cut me off.
I know, but I was just saying.
Okay. But I have expanded my screen, right? I've zoomed in on the picture you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you're right. Yeah, there is. There's definitely miraging. We've identified that. Yep, but it's not enough.
Okay, Sean. What you're doing right now by saying it's not enough is like what I'm saying is like when you say to me, you're telling me you're right. You're just saying you're right. Okay, Sean. I'm asking you.
Show me enough refraction to be obstructing most of that boat.
I can show you other examples.
No.
Don't tell me no.
But we're talking about we're talking about a observation. So I would want you to describe that observation.
You have
another
to
one.
see. Okay. If I'm going to explain to you what I think is happening in this image, then that's all I can do. I'm trying to show you something else that I want you to be considerate of as a comparison to go, okay, you know what? I get what Travis is saying in this image. He wants me to then consider that in this image, which is exactly what I did in my presentation today with Jose. Okay? I said that there is an aspect in which I used my lighthouse as an example. I said, pretend the lighthouse is a tree and the inferior mirage is the shadow. Okay, that shadow can stretch 3 miles. That tree's not 3 miles high. It's only 100 feet high. But the mirage extends 3 miles closer to me. And I can't see that. I can't tell that because the degree of the angle and the distance, I don't know. And I've said this on my channel. I don't know those things. That thing would be interesting to find out because I want to know where this mirage ends.
Yeah, but you keep saying that the data doesn't matter.
I have said from the beginning that the reason why you guys want me to have the data, that is not my question. My question that I'm giving you right now pertains to my investigation of this data, and it's a different question. So yes.
Well, your data, you're coming on platforms to verify your data, but you're not willing to show us what would verify your data.
I can't verify it by myself.
Then you don't. Then Travis, until you verify it, you don't know. So you can't keep saying we're wrong.
No, I do know.
No,
I
you
do know.
can't verify it.
Okay, listen to me. Okay.
I'm listening.
I'm going to tell you what I do know.
Okay, tell me what you know.
I do know that the mirage vanishes things that are behind it at a certain distance and degree of angle. That if they aren't high enough, I won't be able to see them through the mirage. Okay, so if you can picture in your mind the lighthouse that I showed today on Jose's did not have a cannon in front of it. You couldn't see the cannon. Now, I have video footage of my friend Derek. I have the same lighthouse in view. You cannot see the cannon. He stands up on the cannon, and there he is. There he is. You can't tell he's a person. He looks like a smudge, and then he flashes a mirror. Okay, he broke the band. He stood up high enough and broke the angle in that mirage. And then when he got down off the cannon, couldn't see him, disappeared. Where'd Derek go? Where'd he go? Okay, I can tell you now what I know. I know the mirage can completely block things that are behind it below the vanishing line. That's what I know. And that's what my argument to you is, that the mirage in my observations with boats on the Chesapeake or platforms on the Pacific Ocean, the obstruction is always due to mirage. That's what I know.
I don't agree.
Okay.
And I have data that backs what I'm saying.
And I have data that backs what I'm saying.
Can you see it?
It's on my channel, Sean.
You're not showing data on your channel. You're just showing what you believe.
Okay. My photographs are the data.
No, your photographs are observations.
That's data. Would you like to look up the term data? Go find a definition for us for data. Let's see if we can agree on. Just pick the first one out of Webster's. What's data?
I'm happy you said definition. Do you want to look at the definition of refraction?
Why are you red herring right now?
Because you want me to look up a definition for something, and because the definition is relevant to you. Okay, well, let's make the definition for refraction relevant to the conversation as well.
Don't be obtuse right now. Don't be obtuse, okay? You're telling me that my photo.
You're saying don't talk about nothing else. Stay right here.
No. The last thing I said was, let's talk about the term data. You're telling me that my photographs don't qualify as data.
Okay.
Fine.
They do.
So let's
one very, very tiny piece of the data that is needed for the accuracy of the observation.
Okay. Now my response is the other amounts of data that you want me to have.
No, I don't care if you have them. It doesn't matter. But if we're going to talk about an observation and we want to get accurate about it, then you do need your data.
It depends on what you want to say.
Everything. Okay, for what you want to say, you need data. For what we want to say, we need data. We have
just
data.
Because
you're not willing
just
to look
because
at
you say that, okay, Sean. Just
okay,
because
so
you say that.
Okay, Travis. If I am able to show you data that backs what I'm saying, are you telling me that your whole idea of refraction only obstructs will go away?
Well, I'd have to hear what I would have to hear what your argument is.
Okay. And if I have data that backs what I'm saying and it shows that what I'm saying is correct, are you going to go away from your refraction only obstructs?
Okay, I'm going to say this again.
No. That's all I want. I just need a yes or no. Because if you're saying you're telling us to be open-minded, which means you're saying that you're open-minded, that means that you will hear my data, you will take it into consideration, and if it does work, then you will say that refraction is not the only thing that obstructs. Am I wrong?
Okay. May I answer? May I answer you?
Absolutely.
Okay. If the information that you provide to me is extensive. Like, right, you go, here, Travis, this is it. And I go, Sean, now, Sean, is this all of it? I don't want you like the last day to go, oh, here's my back pocket. Here's my ace up my sleeve. You didn't know this was coming. You've given me everything, right, Sean? You're like, yep, Travis, this is it. I know everything I've given you. I'm telling you that if I can dismantle your argument based on a fallacy, then no, I'm not going to accept your data.
Okay, well then what's the problem? Then why do you accept your data if I'm going to say me personally, have dismantled your data?
You haven't.
Oh, I have. I have multiple times.
Okay, Sean, no, you haven't.
No, I have. I have like 3 streams, like about it. I literally dismantled it. I didn't just say no. I showed you where you were wrong. I showed you where I was right. I showed you how I knew what I was talking about. I showed you how I knew what I was looking at when I was looking at the profiles of my overlays. I showed you the distances, the mileage, the altitude, or the elevations of all the points that I saw on my overlay, all the elevations that could possibly be used in any other angle. I broke down your data with my data that showed what I was saying was correct, and that yes, in your images, in your videos, the Anacapa Island was being obstructed due to curvature. I completely did that.
Well, it would have been nice to have had a peaceful conversation that night so that we could have done that together. Okay? But instead, I was accused of being a liar by Erebus. Okay, I don't remember what you said, but I'm going to tell you that he triggers me because he attacks my credibility by calling me a liar. Now, I'm not lying. Okay, in all of my data, in all of my data, I could be wrong, but I'm not lying.
Okay, I didn't say you were lying.
I'm just stating it for the record.
Okay, and I'm telling you for the record that I took data, I had nothing to do with assuming or thinking you moved or your spot was different. I had nothing to do with it. Just so you understand that in my concise breakdown of what I believed to be the actual situation, I used data alone, and it showed it was curvature. I can go back, and break up the clips so that Erebus isn't talking in it at all, and it's only the times I was making my points, and you can rewatch it. But I can tell you right now, Travis, I've done exactly what you're saying. If you do, and you can't break down my stuff, then you'll believe it. Okay, well, I've broken down your stuff, so it's time to believe that it's not just refraction. I didn't say curvature. It's not just refraction.
Travis, do you allow me to read one quick comment? 5 seconds. From RT96. Pictures are I'm quoting as Travis will say. Pictures are data, except pictures from space. Yeah, those are fake. Shout out to RT96.
Yeah, that's a stupid comment.
But it's the double speak. It's more of that.
It's not double speak because your
photos are data. Space data photos are fake. That's double speak.
That's because the photos from space are dependent upon a medium and excuse me?
As in what?
Okay, I wasn't finished talking, so maybe if you let me finish talking.
Okay, my bad.
You'd understand what I was going to say, okay? Mm-hmm. Photos from space are dependent upon space being real, okay?
It is, okay.
Space is not real. It doesn't exist.
It does.
Okay? Water does not conform to the exterior of a shape in the way that we talk about it. It does not do that.
If it involved gravity, okay.
Shore to shore at any distance is the same elevation.
No. I can tell you. I can tell you.
Good morning, Sean.
With my personal data that I've collected on my own, with my profession, that what you just said is wrong.
Okay, so hold on. Just in general, okay?
Sean G, what's the sea level where you're at?
Okay.
Yeah, I've just been listening for the last 20 minutes, and I've heard a giant fallacy from Travis. First, It was the fact that pictures are data, pictures from space are fake. That is crap, he said. Now, the other thing he said earlier, I am not a liar, but space is fake. Sean just said space is real. He then said space is fake again.
Okay, I could be wrong, but I'm not lying. Okay, so I believe what I'm saying. I'm not lying.
What evidence
But saying
do you have
space
to...
is saying space is fake when someone said it's real is a lie.
No, it's not.
No, Travis.
No, it's just lying
Where's
to
your
yourself.
evidence
Oh my God.
that space is fake?
Okay.
There is no evidence.
I just said it. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I've only just come back and I've heard you say space is fake, and I'm saying, brilliant. How can I determine that? Because for two people now, I've openly said, give me something that I can look at, that I can break down, that shows me that NASA are lying, or the Japanese Space Agency are lying, or someone is lying. Give me something and say, this is what I think is happening, this is why I think it's happening, this is the bit in the image, or this is the bit in the video that is absolutely flat out telling me that this is a lie, therefore I think space is fake, and no one's ever done that yet.
Okay. All right. On the Susquehanna River, or the Chesapeake Bay is right where the Susquehanna feeds into the Chesapeake Bay.
What does that have to do with space, Travis?
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm not going to answer your question. Thank you. Have fun, guys.
Oh dear.
No, feet to fire.
be on a screen?
I don't care anymore, right? I've given up on these people with their lies and conceit.
I'm
no,
trying to answer
stop!
your
I was
fucking-
talking, Travis.
I'm trying to answer your fucking question, and you interrupt me. So if you're going to interrupt my answer, fuck off.
Yeah, you go straight to a fucking observation on a fucking ocean.
Everything just needs to calm down. What's being said is fine. I don't care what's being said, but calm it down. Let's all just take a breath and say it nicely.
Okay. All right. You can disagree and tear apart my argument all you want. Just let me make my argument.
Is this the space one that started with a river?
I'm
Or is
giving
this something
you.
else?
Okay, I've said this numerous times on Jose's channel. If I lived back in 1968 and I was a flat earther, I didn't believe anything that NASA was saying. All the stuff's a bunch of we're in everything, blah blah blah. And then the next year they come back with their photograph and said, "Look, we've got a picture from space." I wouldn't say that it was CGI. I would say that's not real because water doesn't do that.
Why do you say that? Wait, time out.
Okay.
Wait.
That's how simple this is, guys.
It does.
That's how simple.
It does because of gravity. So if you're saying it doesn't, now are you telling that gravity is fake? Do you see where this is the thing?
Hold on. Just
everything that because everything that you believe, and if it's real, it should work with everything else. And I'm telling you that this because it's very important. If you're going to have a belief system in something, you kind of need things that back it. And once you start going into different paths, you start running into all these brick walls with flat Earth.
Okay, let me finish my answer. And again, forgive me if it's an elementary answer, if it's a caveman answer. I'm so sorry that I'm not up to the level of your. If Sean and I on the Chesapeake Bay, and I was at Harvard.
Let's just skip to the end, Travis. Your end sentence is water. Wait a minute. Your end sentence is water does not bend, therefore space is not real. It doesn't matter what story you shove in front of it. It really fucking doesn't. If that is your statement about why space is fake, don't give me a fucking story about running water, about sunlight, grandchildren, whatever the fuck, people in a bar talking to each other. Just get to the point. Space is fake because water doesn't conform to outside of a sphere is your entire argument. Well, I'm going to assume it is anyway.
Yeah, I said, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the issue with that is water conforming to the outside of a ball. What does that mean exactly? Because liquid conforms to the underside of my fucking ceiling when I paint it. I don't know what you're on about. Can you explain it to me?
Poof.
Yeah. Poo.
I mean, I'm not really sure what all the maniacal laughter is about.
Oh, it's between me and Sean. It's not related to you, Travis.
That's
Okay.
inside between me
Wait,
and
guys.
you, bro.
All
Do
right.
you think? Do
So
you
yeah,
think Travis will have? Travis, do you think you might have just a friendly advice? You think you
yeah,
should add
Jose,
the
I don't need your
disclaimer as
friendly.
my
I,
belief?
I I don't need
I
your friendly
believe this is
advice.
the way. In my
No,
opinion, this is it.
no,
But when you make a bold statement like space is fake, that's bad. You should throw the disclaimer.
no,
In my opinion, and I
no.
believe.
No.
Thank you.
That's
Very
bullshit.
true.
That's bullshit,
I
Jose.
agree. I agree.
No. Yeah. If you want to be a pussy, go ahead and say, "Oh, I think, maybe, perhaps, maybe, I think."
Well, it's
Not
much
Oh my
sure.
God,
better.
you sound like
It's much.
you
It's
sound
much
like
better.
Don't have an open
It's
mouth.
It's much better than sounding confident in what you're saying without knowing what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. That's exactly what Quantum Eraser says about my views on biblical interpretation. But I'm not incorrect. He is, and I have
Okay.
no problem saying I
Okay.
know
I
that
agree
I'm
with you.
correct.
I agree with you on that topic, but on this topic, you're wrong.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Sure.
sorry.
That's not a bias.
No, it's not. It's reality.
Right. So you didn't couch that with I think maybe you might be wrong, Travis. You said you're wrong. So
No,
there you go.
well, I'm telling you about this topic. You are wrong.
And I'm telling you
Yeah,
about this
you're wrong.
topic. No, I'm not.
Yeah, I've used the data that I collected for the further accuracy, and you're wrong.
Okay, well, send me those links and I'll watch your show.
Okay.
Well, I do
wanna
have
get back
something to say here. So you've made the claim that space is fake, and you've told us that none of the pictures from space, none of the satellites that are in space are real, but you can't prove that.
That's why I don't make these arguments. Okay, somehow early on with Sean's and my discussion,
I'm
space
sorry,
came
but you
up.
made the claim. You made that
Okay,
claim.
I
You just
don't.
did.
Okay, right, Sean. I know that. Okay, I don't normally go down this road because space is up and I can't get there. I can talk about the world that I stand on, world terra firma that is stationary and not curved.
But you can't fix an iPhone. But you know that there are internal parts to that iPhone, right? You can't touch them, but they're there.
This is a red herring. It has nothing to do with our discussion.
Actually, it's not a red herring. It's an example.
Actually, it is a red herring because the iPhone is
touch.
not the physical world, Sean. The
It
iPhone is not the physical world.
This whole thing, this whole argument is about the physical world. What part of the physical world did I not bring up?
You brought up an iPhone, which is not the physical world, Sean.
Are you kidding me? Do you have an iPhone?
What, you can hold it in your hand and it's not part of the physical world? How does that work?
Okay. You guys are not stupid people, okay? I'm talking about the natural world that is alleged.
That's
I was going to say the feeling's mutual, but it ain't.
Hold on.
No.
Okay. Is an iPhone the alleged spherical oblate Earth? Is it? Then no, I'm not talking about a fucking iPhone. I'm not talking about a fucking iPhone.
I'm sorry. Well, hold on. Let me finish. That's a red herring.
No,
See,
it's
because
not.
you're
I'm taking down your
comparing
fucking red
something-
herring, Sean.
No, because
Yes.
you are comparing something. You are comparing something with something
I'm
else.
talking
Something
about
that
the
you can hold in your
natural
hand
world.
With something
Natural
that is in
world.
the world.
You said
Natural
physical,
world?
Travis.
Okay,
say you
so
made a
you
mistake
have
and
never-
say you meant natural.
No, I'm
Yeah, you could
clarifying for
easily
you
say
because
that.
you guys are classifying an iPhone as physical world. Okay, that's
It
not
is.
what I was talking about.
It
Okay,
is.
so I didn't misspeak. I'm clarifying for you then. Okay, I'm
So
talking
natural.
about.
Okay.
I'm talking
So-
about.
So have you seen an ostrich egg?
Oh,
Okay,
hang on. Let me just say this. Let me say this. Okay, here's the thing. I'll say this so everyone knows. Travis, first of all, I have noticed your new debate Travis version. So with that being said, people in the chat, when you guys start telling me it's this and that, I don't understand any of that shit. So I'm going to repeat this so it can be said and it'll be out of it. So Arthur says, tell him it would be a false equivocation fallacy, not a red herring. He's commented a fallacy. I don't know what that even fucking means.
What, a fallacy?
I don't know any. What I just said.
It's just
I don't know.
it's just
any of it
claiming.
means.
It's just it's just claiming.
He's
that
just being
fallacy.
pedantic. Who cares if I mislabeled a fallacy? Whatever.
Who cares about debate speak? Red herrings, fallacies, all just ways of obfuscating.
Okay, so then
a point.
I should have just said that has nothing to do with the conversation, Sean.
Thank you.
I'm interested in asking you a question, Travis. Besides your
book, I feel the same way, Travis. I swear to you, when he starts talking, I feel the exact same way.
That's because he's foreign.
For real.
Yeah, I'm foreign.
Yes, he is.
So besides what your novel, your book says, or whatever you want to call it, and besides it not fitting with your belief system, do you have
my book?
Any?
What are you talking about?
You call it the Bible or something. There's loads of them. I don't know which one you subscribe to.
Oh no,
but
Travis is a Bible thumper.
But whichever. So besides the book and your narrative and your worldview, and it destroying that, is there any positive evidence that you can say that is not inference as to any evidence that you've got that space is fake or orbit is fake around this land that we're on?
Are you okay? I don't really know what your whole prelude was for that, because your question could have just been asked. Why did you have a prelude?
Because you're going to work on an inference system by saying, starting from a grounding of your belief system, the fact that space cannot be real. Therefore,
again, I don't mind interrupting. Stingray.
I don't mind.
I want to ask a question. I want to ask you again. I want to ask a question to Travis. And Travis, fuck the conversation, data, blah blah. I need to ask you a question. Do you feel attacked?
Like right now?
Yeah. I mean, well, today. Oh. Okay. Do you feel censored?
No.
Okay. Then Chris Berry, you're stupid. Shut up. whatever Chris said, Chris is in the chat going, Travis, I warned you. Again, if you didn't think we were going to disagree, then Travis is stupid. And Travis isn't stupid. So Travis understands that his argument is not agreed upon here, so he does expect it. I don't think...
I know that I'm insane, because every time I hang up on these phone calls, I think, what the fuck do I do that to? So
no,
it's a sickness. It's a sickness.
Yeah, of course.
Okay?
That's why I talk about it. But I just like it because Chris constantly does the victim cry, and I do thank you, Travis, because you don't do the victim cry like Chris does. But Chris, stop victim crying. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's not anything. It just makes you look like a victim. Crying.
Okay, I want to try to unpack. I can't use argumentation labels. Shoot. What Stingray said, I believe, was predicated upon the fact that he thinks that I'm going to rely on the Bible to argue against things.
No. Okay, so no, I wasn't explaining. So, so the issue for me is you say space is fake because the car that I own is blue, and I'm there thinking, what the fuck have they got to do with it? No. What the fuck have they got to do with each other? So when you describe physical properties of the world below here, and I'm just saying there is an area with little to no matter that's a near vacuum, well above our heads, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, or why you're saying it, and why I mean by inference.
Okay,
I don't get your inference there.
Okay, so again, I believe.
Uh-oh. Am I cut off, or is he cut off?
It was him.
No, he keeps dropping out.
And I'm calling bullshit.
So am I? You guys not?
No, you went so, and then it cut out at the exact moment you started.
Oh yeah, I've just been walking around the area. Anyway, the description that you're giving of space is a part of what you believe science to be accurate on. Okay, so you're describing what you believe to be accurate about what you have been told about space. Those lines.
I've seen evidence of this as well.
That's
it's
fine.
Not
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean by the data, the information that you've been told. Okay, so.
Wait a minute. So there's a difference between being told something, as in an active point of information dissemination, and then there's me passively going and looking at, like you say, data. So let's say something as simple as one thing that I looked at was was actually presented on a Flat Earth channel. I think, bloody Netherlands dude. Oh God, what's his name? Never leaves his room. Arwin. So Arwin was on Arwin was on about a weather balloon. And they had this data, and they had this stream of data from it. It was fascinating. They were arguing about temperature. What they didn't notice on there was the pounds per square inch that we measure pressure on. And it started out at 14.5, and it went all the way down to 0.01. Yeah, and it did it in a nice, a nice manner. There was no, I'm going to squeeze through this barrier. There's no, I've been hit by a barrier. It went down to as low as it would before the balloon actually went pop and it started coming back down or whatever the shit happens. So there's loads of things that I've passively looked at, which is data and information, that lead me to believe, and including photos of which I can honestly evaluate, which give me the entire impression. No one came up to me and said, "Ha, you know what, Stingray? Space is real, and you're going to take my word for it."
Yeah, we all come back to our headphones now. He's done. You'll
miss my fucking voice when I'm not here anymore. So there you go.
That is true. We did miss you when you left. When you said you were leaving Flat Earth because it was stupid and no one would help you with your 3D model, so you took it and left, and then you came back.
Yeah, here you are.
Welcome back,
But
Stingray.
what about my show? Yes, we can see the wires.
Poof.
Hello, Captain Scarlet calling. Yes, we want Stingray back.
And that's in 4K, right, Stingray, that show?
It was shot on film, Sean, so the actual resolution is dependent on the digital scanner that you would use today.
Right.
So that's a
Oh my God, why can't people say
No, that's
yes
it's
or
in
no?
eight.
What
I
is-
know, right?
What is wrong?
Right?
Wait,
It's crazy.
no, it was. Wait, okay,
Hey,
sorry.
oh my
no,
God.
it was.
Wait,
it
do
was
you guys
shot
realize
in
this?
infinite analog K.
Hey, wait, do you guys get this? Realize what's happening? We are witnessing a glober transitioning through trial and error into a flat earther. It's crazy.
No.
Yes, really? Did you just hear his argument? He couldn't answer yes or no. And we all know the answer is no.
No, there's no way that he's going to become a flat earther.
Oh, watch. He's doing flat earth models. He's trying to make sure... He's trying to convince us it's real.
Yeah, he's doing flat earth models that don't work.
No, but he's coming here talking about how they do work.
But they don't.
Well, guess what? So wait. What's the difference between him and Travis or Chris Berry or Quantum Eraser?
He knows what he's on about.
Hey, farmer
Really?
who's not a farmer.
Wait. He knows what he's on about, but yet he is trying to convince us a flat Earth sunset works on his model.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
But he's trying. Yeah, neither does Chris Berry, Travis's, or Quantum Erasers, but they're flat Earthers.
Yeah, but he's just doing it to show that flat Earth is fucking ridiculous.
Then why is he trying to convince a bunch of globers that it is real?
It's called conceit.
Yeah.
The word you're looking for
He's been
is
a plant
conceit.
the entire time.
You realize that, farmers? I know you guys are like your town buddies, and you never met. It's weird. Like
No,
seriously,
they're
like
foreigners.
they live like fucking blocks from each other, and they never met. It's like they like this secret. Like they like walking down the street and going, "It could be him." But farmers, he's turning into a flat earther before your eyes. Believe
No,
it
he's
or
not.
not. Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Why isn't
Yes,
he saying?
but when
Wait,
you both-
wait. Time out, Davros. Do you realize this whole time, farmers, that I've been saying that he has not said once, "No, I'm not."
I've already told you.
On you.
Wait a minute, I've already told you. I'm playing Candy Crush.
Yeah, see, you know what? Yeah, see how he's obfuscating. He's completely moving the goalposts, farmers.
But when they're both foreigners within a block of each other, of course they don't know each other because they could be done for conspiring for terrorism.
What if Farmers is turning into a flat earther too?
Well, he did a pretty good nuh-uh.
Yeah, and he's not willing to look at evidence.
Oh, I'll look at evidence. I've got no problem looking at evidence.
Let's look at the evidence that Stingray is trying to convince us we do live on a flat Earth.
Peer review.
I know what he's gonna say. Yeah, but it's not.
But he
is. He is. Farmers, I'm sorry. When I asked him why he didn't respond, no, I'm not. Do you realize he answered, I'm playing Candy Crush.
I am playing Candy Crush, and this is really happening.
Oh,
I've got 14 moves left in this fucking ice thing.
Do you see what he's doing right now, Farmers? Right now.
And by the way, I know roughly where he lives. If I put the pin center of where he lives, he's 7.5 miles away. Not a block.
7.5 That's 15 kilometers. I'm further from my city than you two are apart.
Why don't you guys stop and just meet up and kiss? Just run to each other and hold each other.
Because Sean, we operate in a different category of friendship than you're used to. We don't do that.
It's a paradigm. No, it's the paradigm.
Yeah. Hey, Stingray, you a flat earther?
I am not. No.
Sean,
that didn't even sound convincing at all. Farmers, is that convincing?
It was to me, yeah. Because I recognise, I know the tone of voice he was using.
Yeah, very sarcastic. Very.
Sean,
I heard it. Yeah, I hear you.
Those guys don't like that no more.
So are you? Where are you going to send those?
I'll send it to the. Do you want me to send it to the Plain Truth thing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So
now, do we need to do a pre-review on whether or not Stingray is turning? I'm not saying he is a flat earther, but he is definitely turning into one.
We need to do a peer review on the definition of data.
This is much. This is much more important. It's much more important that we figure out if Stingray is turning into
a flat earther. Yeah, he's not turning into one. You're in his one. He's just in denial of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
that's a review thing, right?
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start with our artists. You gonna unmute yourself, or are you playing video games like a little bitch right now? Unmute, bitch. You're in there typing. I know you can hear me because you got the little headphones on, so your mom doesn't hear your friends yelling in the microphones and shit. Speak up, bitch. All right, fine. Don't. Erebus, my friend, if you would like to unmute and answer the question, do you believe Stingray is turning into a flat earther? I don't care if you guys are in public. It doesn't matter. Fine. I'm going to skip you too. Blue, is Stingray turning into a flat earther?
No, absolutely not. I think Stingray just enjoys cross-dressing once in a while.
I didn't think of it that way. I'll take that into... Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a perfectly plausible explanation. I mean...
Hey, it's very rare that, we get these different objective views. Usually everyone agrees with me. But I'm willing to take that into consideration. It is actually a very good point. Thank you, Blue. Davros, is Stingray turning into a flat earther?
Well, see, I think Stingray has a problem because he's still viewing the world in black and white. He has a problem. He has to render everything in color to hold the falsities of his actual worldview.
I agree. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes. You're saying yes, he is turning into one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Dr. Bob, welcome. Did you want to weigh in on the peer review process?
Nope.
Okay. Farmers, I'm going to go ahead and skip you, Farmers, because we know, put it this way, your peer review is next. Because what I'm witnessing right now with Stingray is I didn't expect it. But wait, I got to be fair. Farmers, is Stingray turning into a flat earther?
He's not turning into a flat earther. I think he's
okay,
just
wait.
What?
Wait. First of all, devil's advocate is called defense here. Second of all, have you weighed the data put forth for this peer review, or are you just, believing?
No, I've weighed and fully analysed the data.
Mm-hmm.
It's data, not data.
It's definitely data.
No, it's data.
Lieutenant.
And he's not. Make it so. What are you, number one or number two? He's not turning into a flat earther.
Okay, we already took your shit into consideration.
Oh, I know. You heard it and you'll ignore it. Yeah.
Jose, is Stingray turning into a flat earther?
Stingray have dedicated so much time, so much effort, so much sweat and blood and tears into a flat earth model, a lot of money involved. Stingray, if he is not one of the best flat earthers, is the best flat earther trying to falsify a model of flat earth that he is building from the ground up. So kudos. Thank you, Stingray, for being a great flat earther. I'm not saying he's becoming one. I say he is, if not one of the best one. Thank you, Stingray.
Thank you, Jose. Lori, did you want to weigh in on the peer review? Hold your comments, Stingray. Thank you. Do you believe Stingray is turning into a flat earther?
Yeah, I do actually believe so. That would explain his long hiatus away from the conversation. I think he got afraid or embarrassed of becoming a flat earther. He has had time to mull things over, and now he's back.
Yeah. Lori, thank you for your observations and your data that you have put into this. Thank you. Sean Smith, is Stingray turning into a flat earther?
I think he's always been a flat earther sent by our reptilian overlords. That's what I think.
Thank you. Hannah, is Stingray turning into a flat earther?
Oh my gosh, Sean, you stirring the pot again.
It's an honest peer review. I'm not sure if you meant to mute yourself, but
I think it's possible, but I don't think we have enough data yet.
And you could be right too, Hannah. So I thank you for your input. Thank you, Jay. If you're around, if you want to weigh in, go ahead. Let me know. Oh shit. Okay, hang on. Stop. Wait. Time out. Okay, Pete.
Hey, how you doing?
Hang on, buddy. Hang on, Pete. I got Pete. I gotta ask you to just listen today, buddy. You fucked a lot of people's brains up yesterday.
Don't worry about that. I'll just be myself. If you're not going to let me speak, let me say at least one thing. But let me speak anyway.
Wait. First of all, right now we're in the middle of a process, and I'm going to allow you to be a part of that. I'm going to ask, Pete, do you believe that Stingray is turning into a flat earther?
Okay, so that's exactly what I was going to say, and I think all of these pussies here are afraid to tell you that you're talking shit, Sean, because what Stingray is doing is the exact opposite of what you say he's doing, because he's saying that no matter what model, with all these skills he tries to put together, the flat Earth just doesn't work. But of course, beyond it all, you all know the Earth is flat and stationary.
Okay, so is your answer yes, or your answer is no, right?
No, he lacked his part out until the very end, right?
Okay, so
you still haven't answered.
How many times, Sean? Hang on, Sean. How many times have I said to him, if he does a proper model, he can get it out right. If he incorporates a mirrored water there, he can explain sunrise and sunsets, a barrier above of a certain dimension and a certain contour, but he doesn't go that way. So no, the answer is no.
Okay, thank you, Pete. Your data will be taken into the peer review process, and I'll review it. So hang on, give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and process all your guys' paperwork and data that
don't forget to put your bias. Don't forget your bias.
Whoa! F that. You guys need to understand something now, right now. This peer review is purely professional and has no bias because I said so.
Have you met anybody trying to become a flat earther or a flat earther dedicating time to build a model asking for collaboration for other flat earthers, trying to falsify a model. That's you, the man.
Yeah.
Jose, I offered Tim Osman, right, and Dean here, and other people as well. Within 2 weeks, I would have I would say a damn fucking good model out there, because I know all the different component parts. Now, why don't I do it myself to present it to the world? Because first of all, I know that the truth is already known, and second of all, I know that the whole fucking arena is controlled. That's why Mark Sargent gave us the Dodo map, right, the Gleason's map. All of them, so it doesn't matter what you do. I probably should do it, but I said that to Dean, and Dean will vouch for that. Tim Osman the same.
Okay. So I've reviewed the paperwork. Sorry about the elevator music, Pete. And here's what I've come up with. This is Stingray. This is purely data derived. I took none of my objective opinion about you, because I do hate you, into consideration. But
Objective, you mean Sean?
No.
Objective, okay.
No, it's not. It's directly at him.
Subjective. You left out your subjective feelings towards Dean. Yeah.
No, actually, I kind of base it mainly on the fact that I don't like him. But don't tell him. Okay, Stingray.
I said Dean would love to punch your face. I swear to God, I can feel it. I can feel it over the air.
So, Pete,
wait. Let us see the result, bro.
Okay, so I've taken in all the data, like I said, and this again, people. This is a very stringent process. This is not a joke. I'm not playing at all. This is very serious. I've taken all the data, collected it all. I've read over it 3 times, and what I've come up with, I've come to the conclusion through the stringent scientific method as well. I've also done multiple experiments to verify where I'm coming from. And Stingray, you are a flat earther. I know.
He takes it up the arse.
Okay, I had to mute you.
Yes, I would.
Well, that went way out to left field.
Pete, you don't even realize it, dude. I told everyone no Pete tonight, and you already have 5 minutes, and then you just fuck it up. So we solved that problem.
Give it to Pete.
Yeah, exactly. Stingray, I know this is rough. I know we're interrupting your game of Candy Crush.
No, I'm done now. I've run out of moves. I've got to wait another 5 minutes, which is pissing me off a little bit.
That means you're addicted to it. Would you like to respond to the conclusion that you actually are a flat earther? And I'm sorry, wait. Before you start, don't start with that I'm not a flat earther shit. There's enough data. Again, we were just arguing the same point against Travis about data and the accuracy of what the data brings, and we have come to the conclusion. It is verified that you are a flat earther. We just want a speech about it. Thank you.
Okay, so I will actually admit to being in the upper echelons of arguing for the flat Earth with my arguments and what I've attempted to do. That I will admit to, and I think I've been pretty good at it in some cases.
Save that
enough to piss off certain globe proponents. Anyway. And yeah, I'm just really, really upset that, this paywall that exists on Candy Crush when you run out of moves, and then the timer's sat there and he says, "Do you want to buy something for $2.99?" It's just really annoying. I'm sat watching a fucking timer. It annoys the shit out of me, I tell you.
Oh, well done, dude.
That was beautiful.
Candy Crush paywall.
Hey, farmers, did you want to change your mind at all? No. All right. Well, tomorrow, people, we will do a peer review on Farmer's Boy and how he's becoming a flat earther, and not only a flat earther, but apparently is doing the whole Mark Sargent Patty Steer thing and infatuated with Stingray.
What?
You're dismissing evidence for your love for him. It's obvious.
Guys, I've gone live and the countdown's on. There's only 40 seconds left till I get another life. Look at this.
Okay, so we need to ask Stingray as many flat earth questions as we can right now, because in 30 seconds, he'll be busy.
Okay, I've got a quick Quick question. How did you get tectonic plates to work on a flat Earth?
Same way you got them to work on a globe Earth. 23 seconds.
Yeah, so question. Here's the other question. How deep does your magma go?
Probably about as deep as yours. Have you measured it with a stick? I'm at 12 seconds now.
Yeah, well, my magma goes balls deep. How far does yours go?
6, 5,
Shaft deep. And I'm at 3 seconds. Here we go.
2, 1.
I'm away! Later, guys. Here we go. Bye. I'm up again. See ya.
Run back to your reptilian overlord.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Farmers, you sure? You sure it's the same, man? I'm just saying, you have opportunity to change your fucking mind. What you claimed tonight. I mean, we've already proven you're a foreigner. We've already done that. I know. Wait, is this about like what do you call it? You live in a village, community. What is it?
I live in a village. Yes.
Okay, so are you worried that like you had like a persona, like you were like, whew, no flat earthers in my village, but there actually is, and that upsets you? Is that why you're not willing to admit?
No, because he doesn't live in the same village as me, Chris.
He said 7 miles.
Yeah.
Same county, though.
Okay, wait.
Yes.
Farmers, does he live in the same county as you?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you like...
I think he does. I think he does, because the county lines do vary a bit around it.
Yeah, well, you can't ask him a question because he's busy. Okay, so... Were you like, there are no flat earthers in my county? Whew. And then, like,
well, I don't know about that, because Northamptonshire is quite a big county. I don't know.
Stop.
You realize? Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Say that, Davros. Your voice is answering the question, man. I'm sorry. Stingray did everything besides deny being a flat earther.
It's runoff, Travis.
No, Stingray did.
Well, actually, I think I'm the one who pissed him off the most.
Yeah, but let's blame it on Stingray. Job. But let's blame it on Stingray.
Because Travis's conceit is his problem.
I think Stingray told him to leave.
I think he did.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
Stingray said,
that easy this time.
Yeah, but Stingray said, I'm the best flat earther here. Piss off,
He did say that. He actually did say that. He was a big proponent in it. Farmers, are you sure you don't want to change your... I have it saved. I'm gonna upload it after this. I'm gonna upload Stingray admitting he was a flat earther. Do you want... I mean, like, literally, he just admitted it, and, like, you're still like, no. Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
I heard he admitted it.
That's your interpretation.
No. That's all of our objective truth. All of ours.
Is it?
It is. Except for yours.
Well, except for mine, yeah.
Should we call you Mark?
No, that'd be confusing because I've got a brother called Mark.
Yeah, that would be. But we're not talking to him.
No, but
does he know? Does he know you're becoming a flat earther?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm not becoming a flat earther.
Yeah, well, I've already saved that clip, so.
Farmer Sergeant.
His brother wasn't becoming a flat earther.
Is your family?
It's Farmer Sergeant. Hey, farmers, when are you going to bring out your Clues series?
Let's call him Sergeant's Boy.
Me what?
Meanwhile.
Clues about what? The
This
fact that
is
the Earth
amazing.
is flat.
I mean, I thought we couldn't get it. This stream couldn't get any better with the destruction of the ether band again. But it did when we found out that Stingray was a closet flat earther who is addicted to Candy Crush and hates paywalls. I mean, I think we all hate paywalls, so I think we're with you there, Stingray.
But he's in the top echelon.
But he is in the top echelon of the flat earth debate. He admitted that. And you're going to sit here and tell us you don't think he's becoming a flat earther. You don't think he admitted to it.
Yeah, he's not a flat earther.
You are as blind as Travis, Chris, Quantum Eraser.
Guys, I got past the level that was fucking me off. It's amazing. Wait a minute. Look at this. I've just gone live. Look at this. There we go. This took me ages to do, and I did it with like five fucking.
Well, we're all watching now, Stingray. Crush away, my friend. Crush away.
How cool is that?
The fact that this grown-ass man who knows how to do 3D rendering and modeling got stuck on Candy Crush and complained about a paywall.
Hey, dude, I've had it a day and a half. I'm on level 203.
Wait,
Someone needs to stop this.
Stop. You just discovered Candy Crush a day and a half. Oh my god.
No, I've known it before. I've never been that addicted to it.
Yeah, he actually is addicted. He cannot put that.
Yeah, I'm not addicted. I'm at level 200 and something. I'm not addicted to Candy Crush.
Yeah, we're watching, dude. We're watching, dog. You said you started playing a day and a half ago, and you're already at level 200.
I might be.
How many hours?
I haven't slept in a day and a half either.
Yeah. Hey, Farmer's boy. Hey, Farmers. Do you think Stingray has slept in the past day and a half?
He might have had the odd nap here and there. That's probably about it.
Stingray. I have a question.
Dude, I just did another level. How cool is that? 12 moves left. I'm getting elite at this now.
We're watching. We're watching.
I'm not.
We're all watching.
No, I'm not. I'm not watching him playing bloody Candy Crush.
Stingray, how do you feel about farmers not accepting your flat earthism?
The only thing is this. I only see things immediate, and this is level 204. So beyond this, I don't see much at the moment. Anyway, so.
Time out. Stingray.
Oh,
hey, time out. I'm confused. Did you just again allude to the fact that you are a flat earther?
I can't answer much at the moment.
I see you're busy. Good job. That was a good one.
No, it wasn't, because it's these timing ones. I've got 4 moves left to destroy the bloody bottom.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
No.
No,
no
you're stuck on this.
Actually, ooh.
You see? I see it. Do you see
No,
it?
you don't. No, you don't. Shut up.
Okay.
It's right there. It's right
there. I see it. Everyone sees it.
Are you guys watching him play?
No, there isn't.
Okay,
there isn't a way to do it. There wasn't a way to do it.
You sure?
I just realised.
You sure?
Yeah, positive.
Okay.
Positive.
So you got 2 moves left. Don't fuck it up in front of the world.
No, I'm screwed anyway. That's it.
Everybody's
bomb
watching.
exploded.
Everyone just watched that bomb explode. Everyone.
Yeah. Look at this now.
There you go, Sean. I found Stingray.
I'm
okay, another go.
Right now, we are infatuated with watching Stingray. That's how I'm going to end my stream. From now on, it'll be a Pete Shea. It's going to be a Stingray playing Candy Crush.
When you say out loud, it does seem like I shouldn't be doing this, but I just can't stop.
Oh, everybody's talking about it. Everyone wants to know how you lost your job.
He didn't lose his job. The Flat Earth told him that he should probably quit his job and keep playing Candy Crush.
Maybe we need to call his employer. Fuck the flat Earth aspect of it. We need to let him know he has a Candy Crush problem.
Quite clearly addicted.
Oh,
maybe they already know.
Farmers, thanks. It's glad to see you're on the side of righteousness now, Farmers.
What? We're just talking about Candy Crush. I'm not referring to your bizarre belief that he's a flat earther.
Got it, bitches. Got it, bitches. Oh yes. Sod everything. Now I only have to get to 40,000.
Farmers, are you sure?
I'm fucking believable.
That excitement, though.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Hey, artist.
Do you know
maybe
what?
you should
really
take.
need to
Maybe
go
you should
to
take. Hey,
Montreal.
artist. Maybe you should take some pointers because we have 34 people watching him play Candy Crush, and only
Hey,
3
you know
people.
what? Shut the fuck up, all right? I know what my viewership is by comparison.
Just saying. And you got a lot more fucking subs than me. You been buying them or something? What's up?
No.
Would you like suck a camel's dick to get those subs?
Why a camel specifically?
I don't know.
You're going off the rails here.
I'm not gonna lie. I said camel, and instantly I said, "Why the fuck did you say that?"
Yeah. Where'd you get camel from?
I don't know. I don't know.
So would you walk a mile for a camel?
Sod it. Did it. There we
No,
go.
don't smoke.
Have it.
Wait, Art, you said that you didn't think Stingray was a flat earther. Do you want to change your thoughts too?
No.
Okay, so
It's fun Candy Crush.
Are you becoming a what do you call it? The fuck are those people? The ones you talk about. What do you call it?
Sovereign?
Yeah. You becoming a sovereign citizen now?
Oh,
No.
I saw the best video yesterday.
Oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Oh,
you didn't.
no, I did.
No,
I
wait,
did.
wait, stop,
Okay,
stop.
now
I
listen,
don't- no, hang on, hang on,
Sean,
no,
my turn to speak.
Nope, it's not. Fuck you. No, hang on.
Smashed window,
Hang on.
getting tased.
Yeah. No, this is better.
I mean,
this is far better.
those are a
Because
dime a
I don't.
dozen.
I never in my life ever promote art. I think his shit is crap. He plays video games and talks to. It's like fucking watching playground. It's stupid. But one time,
Yeah, man. Tell me how you really feel.
he played this sovereign. Was that a sovereign person, or was that just some crazy lady? What was that?
Oh, that was that was an insane woman. I
Okay.
think that she wasn't even a sovereign. It was just somebody who was batshit crazy.
Okay, because I'm saying right now, I don't like the whole accusing people of crazy and all that. I don't, but this bitch was crazy, and it was probably the best thing I've ever seen on YouTube. In a moment, like I'm telling you now, I've watched that stream 3 times, different times, just to go.
Just trying to understand the stream of
happen?
consciousness.
Yes,
Insanity that she was saying.
Yeah, stop doing the shit you do and start doing that.
Sure.
What,
Can I prepare a story?
No.
Prepare a little story.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Hang on. Wait.
So,
Stingray.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Cheers, man.
You do know it gets harder as you go, right?
I'm at 205. Of course I do.
He sounds so agitated. Almost as if he's been at this for like 7 hours straight.
Oh, much longer than that. I'm almost positive he's been at it for at least 27.
African American man gets pulled over by white policeman. White policeman asks for license and insurance, please. First words out of his mouth. No. What's your name, officer? Right. So this goes back and forth for about a minute and a half. Right. And then he holds up this piece of paper that states he's traveling, not driving. Right.
He's traveling, not driving.
Because he's a sovereign citizen. Right. Now, the policeman goes, okay, one more time, I'm going to ask you again. I need to see your license and your insurance. He denies him. So, he puts his window back down a little bit. The policeman puts his hands over the window, pulls it and shatters it, right? And unlocks the door. Opens the door, goes, now, you're going to listen to me. I'm about to tase you. I do not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. I'm not consenting to this.
I don't think anyone ever does. Wait, that's not true.
I think I know which one you're talking about too.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it was on Degeneration Nation, and
is that what you guys watch? It's called Degeneration Nation. Do they kick puppies there too?
No, it's all about sovereign citizens and First Amendment auditors being made into bitches.
I just realized it. I think if sovereign citizens don't need licenses, they don't need insurance, they don't need registration, shouldn't they all just be on bicycles?
Well, they think that they don't need to get those licenses, so
Yeah. Well, so they don't get to drive on the roads that require it.
Well,
but they don't.
That's where they disagree with you. They feel that they can drive without those licenses.
Oh, okay,
That's
cool.
why they drive.
So should I walk up to one and go, "Give me your wallet"? And they're going to obviously say,
"Wallet,
no.
inspector.
I don't consent."
I don't consent to you not giving it to me. There you go. Any discussion.
I do not consent to your not consenting to me taking your wallet.
You take his wallet, and the second he calls the cops, be like, "What's up, bitch? You can't do that." You're sovereign.
His wallet was traveling in my direction.
What number is the sovereign police? It's no number. We're not constricted to a number.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, technically, a sovereign citizen cannot use taxpayer-funded amenities, even though they do.
Yeah. Is that a bomb phone? Are you crazy? Jeez. Yeah, do more of that stuff.
Oh.
Stop with that video game shit. No one watches video games.
I actually do that. I have a separate channel.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
What video games do you play?
Gay ones.
Okay. Gay ones. Yeah. I'm currently playing Battlefield 5. I played a lot of different stuff like Doom, Fallout, Skyrim,
What about
Daisy?
Outer Worlds.
Daisy?
You just don't notice that
not
he
Daisy.
just ran off a fucking.
I don't play a
fucking
lot of
games.
like the battle royale games.
Yeah, because he keeps getting beat up and he cries and his fucking mom won't let him play
Battle
with him
Royale
anymore.
games are stupid. They've all got these paywalls.
Yeah, totally.
Candy Crush is stupid.
Complete with my fuzzy dice.
Yeah, did you take those dice down yet?
Nope.
Fucking the dice.
Oh, the
are
ones
so
hanging
gay.
off your door handle.
That's the
They're
gay
brilliant.
ones. Those are gay.
Yeah,
not
but
even
that's your.
Not even
that's,
homo. That's not even homo.
That's
gay,
your
just gay.
opinion.
Oh no,
But
no,
that's
it's a
your
fact.
opinion.
It's definitely a fact.
That's like your opinion, man.
No, it's a fact. We did a peer review on it. Remember?
Yeah, but that peer review was just.
Nobody even
opinionated.
responded to your peer review.
Everyone did.
Man.
I got the data and files. I'm not going to go get it right now.
Oh, so you've got the picture.
Oh, you're
the
gonna
one
pull
picture
pull
that's
Travis?
all the data.
I'm not pulling up anything. If you guys want to find out, do your own damn research.
Sean, by the way, if you haven't realised,
Wait, stop! Whoa! Stingray, what the fuck, dude?
I mentioned Daisy, and I think a good way for me to break my addiction on Candy Crush is I'm going to go play Daisy for an hour or two.
No. Play Candy Crush. It's calling you.
No.
Dude, you almost did it. You almost had it.
No. There's no almost. There's like 1,000 fucking levels left.
Yeah, you're almost there, buddy. We believe in you, Flat Earther.
Mm-hmm. I actually want to say something. When I presented my toroidal perturbation light fields in my sun to create a fucking horizon, just because you didn't get the difference between the geometry of the situation, as in the physical, and the optical based on viewing plane, do not say it didn't work. What I presented would work if the perturbation fields were a thing.
I'm sorry, the what now?
Hang on. Sean, hang on. Has Stingray done what you asked him to do about 2 months ago, which was to create the image of the gravitational field around the planet that was in 360-degree dimension?
Nope. He doesn't even. He said it would take a lot of time. Those are his words.
Yeah, that was 2 months ago. That's a lot of time.
Yeah, because the 3D model of the fabric of space would be awesome.
Because
Sorry, I've been doing work and planning a trip to the States. I do not have time to visualize 4D space time.
Oh, but you have time to make flat Earth models.
And Candy Crush. They are the only two exceptions.
Poof. There it is.
Boom.
No proof.
It's
Definitely proof.
Definitely proof.
Because I'm sick and tired of the flat earthers messing up the rubber sheet explanation of it. That rubber sheet explanation is the 2D representation of the bending of 4D space-time, right? Now, this is where they've got the problem, okay? You've got to take that rubber sheet
I just
and
want to
flip
say,
it over.
for the record, Stingray, I have now lost 9 viewers since you stopped playing Candy Crush. Thanks, asshole.
Nice. Like it.
And I want to say I'm blaming you fully if for some odd reason I get a copyright strike for playing Candy Crush on my live stream. Just want to let you know that now.
Yeah, you don't for games.
Probably not.
Farmers, are you still willing to sit there and say this mother asshole is not a flat earther?
Yep.
Wow. Farmers got a great love right there. Stingray, you have someone that's committed.
Oh, I know where your viewers have gone.
But he may.
I know where your viewers went.
He may.
By mentioning this, Davros, are you going to make the other viewers disappear as well? As if by magic, when you tell them there's a better place somewhere.
I know where everyone else is. I'll see everyone there.
Cool, everyone, over to Terry Davies.
I knew
I
it.
saw Farmer's Boy.
He is actually streaming then.
Wait.
Yes.
Is Farmer's Boy's there?
Or will be.
No, I'm going to see who's there right now. Let me catch somebody on my panel over there right now. Oh, he has that stupid screen up.
I posted the link for somebody about, I don't know, half an hour ago.
Oh, okay, I see how it is. No name. Yeah, I know we got beef, and I know, but I seen you here. Now I see you. Oh, Davros. We need critical thinking. Farmers. Man, that hurts my fucking feelings, yo.
Yeah, but Sean, I wasn't watching your stream.
Who you watching? Terry's? You watching just the fucking look? This is what Terry is showing everyone right now, guys. This is the Aussie perspective right here. You want to know the funny part? I have a picture of that. He stole that picture from me to make his.
Do you know
what?
Yeah. Do you know how many years I would wake up early in the morning and I'd have to watch that bloody thing before my TV shows would come?
Yeah, and now Terry, the communist, is making you watch it. I just want everyone to know that if you go over to Terry, the Aussie perspective, and you go on his panel, and you don't have an icon, like a picture, he boots you.
Of course he does. That's his rules.
It's censoring.
I'm just surprised.
I got in trouble. I got in trouble because I called him a dictator.
Oh my God. True Blue. Really? Really? You just shared a link with me in my chat a minute ago. Now you're over there.
Oh my God, you sound like a jilted
He is. And you watch, he's going to go jump into Terry's stream in a minute. You watch.
No, I'm just going to...
Fucking whore!
No, watch. Give it 5 minutes, 2-3 minutes. Terry's going to pop in here. I see what's going down. I know how it works. Terry pops in and he's like, hey, what's up, guys? Terry from the Aussie perspective here. Going live in a minute.
Yeah, I'm just coming in here to see what you guys are up to.
Yeah, just happen to pop on in. And don't say good evening to me, farmers. You're here. Asshole over saying good evening.
Oh, dear.
Well, I just want you to also know that the Aussie perspective got the whole countdown thing for me. For instance, that's why he's been live for 7 minutes and we've been staring at this pattern. At least I had Candy Crush, people. At least I had Candy Crush. Remember that. See, look, now he has a countdown. Where do you think he got that from? Where do you got the countdown? Me.
Oh, he'll reset that.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's the other thing.
3-minute timer that goes for 3 times.
Yeah, Davros, I noticed that. It's ridiculous. Like he's playing with our minds. He's a dictator, people.
He puts the countdown on, and then because he's not ready, he puts the countdown. Oh, look, there he is, just like you said, Sean.
Hey, what's going on here?
Hello, Terry. How's it going, mate?
Hey guys, it's Terry. It's Terry from the Aussie perspective. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Sean.
Why are you going
You
so
stole
early?
Sean's viewers.
Yeah, there's 12 people over there.
Sean stole my viewers.
Wait, time out. No, hang on.
You weren't even awake.
Yeah, I've been awake.
Wait, prove it. Where's your evidence? Where's your data?
Hey, Terry, why are you going so early?
I thought I'd give it a go to see what happens.
Yeah, this is what happens.
You had to come in here to get your panel together.
Okay,
He's gone over and said, everyone come back to my stream now.
And I see, and then all of a sudden, wait, farmers, that's the 13 watching that I just saw pop up. Why'd you go back over there? How'd you know I wrote that if you're over here?
Well, because I've got that open in another tab. Because I wanted to see if Terry was actually going live
How about this?
8 hours earlier than usual, 9 hours earlier than usual.
Yeah, it's odd.
Yeah.
Like as if he was like, hey, look, Sean's live. I should go live and ruin it.
Yeah, but I already planned this. I didn't know you were going live.
I knew you were going live. I knew it.
You
And I
did
went live
not.
anyway. Yes, I did.
did
Because you
not.
do
You
your
did
12-hour reminders.
Did not.
I've known since yesterday you're going live at 3:30 my time.
Have I got a stalker?
It's right.
Sounds like it.
That's how I know your timer replays like 17 times. That's how I know you do the countdown thing because you stole it from me. I was there.
Did I?
Probably.
You got evidence for that?
No, none at all. Oh, Terry, you didn't hear. Stingray is a flat earther.
Nice.
Yeah, he's made a model and everything.
Damn, farmers.
Terry, we're going to have words.
Yeah, because Farmers has been over here defending Stingray. Even though Stingray admitted to it, he's still over here defending Stingray like he's not. It's weird.
No.
Your live stream says go.
Oh, does it? Oh, thank you.
Oh, so it does.
Yep. Says go. Wait,
I'm the only one on my own panel at the moment.
Oh, wait. So none of my panel has hit your links yet? When you
wait a
were
minute.
stealing them?
Not yet.
Wait a minute. If you
Not
got
yet, he says.
Wait, time out. Hang on. Farmers.
Yes.
Did you share the Aussie Perspective link in my fucking chat?
No.
No.
Yes, you did. So if I hit that, wait. Oh wait, no, wait. Is that my link? Is that my link? I forgot whose page I was looking at. I forgot I switched over. I can't see mine right now.
Oh dear.
But it still says go, Terry. What are we waiting
Oh,
for?
okay. I better do that.
Mm.
See, this is Terry's
There you
stream
go.
that I always take part in, but it's always
Oh,
8 o'clock on a Friday morning, not 11:15.
Wait. Time out. Whoa. We got a problem here. Two things. One, for the record, I already posted the Aussie Perspective link in my chat. Two, what the fuck is John Stock doing over there? He hasn't even been over here and said what's up to me yet. Wait. Time out. Wait, Terry, you're not playing my stream, are you?
No, everyone can hear you though.
Wait. If that's the case, for the record, I already posted the Aussie Why Perspective am I link in my listening chat. to me on your live stream right now? What the fuck is Why are John people Stock doing hearing over me there? twice He right hasn't now. even been over here and I said don't what's understand up. what's happening.
Liability.
Oh god, because I'm in Discord.
Oh wait, whoa.
Wait a minute. Now we've got other people.
Oh,
from
I
my
would love
Discord
to see.
might be
I
coming
would
in
love
as well.
to see who has entered your Zoom chat right now during my live stream. Who?
We've got Farmer, we've got Davros, we've got John Stock, got Blue,
Quite in there,
got No
yeah.
Name, we need Critical Thinking, got Sam Cam,
Professor Bell dropped in to let me know what's going on.
Wait, Peter, wait, Peter, time out. How are you in my chat and over in the Zoom? We got a problem here. Okay, wait, ding dong, what the fuck?
Hi, Terry. Wonder where you were.
Oh, hi. Where is everybody?
Hang on, Pip.
Where's Pip? that was. Oh dear, I'm confused now. This is not what I planned.
Planned?
Yeah, I've always got a plan.
We'll get muddled up in Windows here.
Okay, how about this? How about I just end my live stream? So Terry Davis in the. Why am I seeing farmers over there? Wait, why did farmers just leave?
That's not farmers. That's not farmers boy.
It says farmers boy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you got Blue over there too. Hi, Blue. Hi, Laurie.
Wait, Blue better not talk.
Terry,
'cause
don't
Blue's been
forget
over
to
here
come to your Discord.
Oh, my Discord. Yeah, I can go back to my Discord.
I think that may be a good idea, Terry.
Oh, it's nice over here.
Okay, I'll go back to my Discord.
Okay, well, I guess that means I'm done live streaming, people. Apparently, Terry, in the Aussie perspective, it's a bunch of Aussies just talking. It's like, who just talks on the internet? So if you want to go over there and hang out and listen to them steal ideas from my stream, go right ahead. Apparently, that's the thing to do now. Did everyone really just mute and just go away? That hurts my feelings. There's no one in the Discord
I'm
right now.
still here for you, buddy.
I'm going to mute myself. All right. So, we don't get any more distractions from people like Art. It was a fun one. Thank you, guys. Again, go over to Oz's perspective. I put the link in the chat. I'm going to do it again. Hang on real quick. There you go. Ozzy perspective. Let me get the link for you guys. Go check him out. They're going to be bantering. It's fun over there. I'm going to be over there as well. Just see me in the chat. Let me see. There we go. There you go. Ozzy perspective link. You guys can go check that out. I'd like to thank Travis for sending me those observations, guys. Tomorrow is going to be a fun one because tonight all I'm going to do is look at those observations and break them down and get the data that I can get, anyone can get, to show the accuracy of it, and we'll go over that. I'm going to pick the best stuff because, again, there was a lot of good footage. So tomorrow we're going to go over a lot of that, and yeah, good footage. It's going to be amazing, and I hope, because again, Travis kept saying that he hadn't gone over it yet. Let's see when he does go over it if he uses the good stuff or the blurry stuff. I'd like to thank Stingray for opening up to everyone that he is a Candy Crush addict and also that he is a flat earther. I hope Farmer's Boy realizes it, and I hope he doesn't become a flat earther to stay in line with Stingray. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go to get out of here. Thank you again. I will see pretty much everyone around somewhere, probably at the Aussie perspective. But thank you. Thank you very much. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.